God.
I get mentioned in
boy,
stories.
what are you doing?
How do I get mentioned in stories? Oh, because it's fucking.
We are live.
It's what? It's the podcast fucking app thing. We're like top podcast. Ken Bob. Big shout to Ken Bob. You'll love to see it. Big shout to Kenny Bob over there. Also, we're showing up on everybody's story. 2.5 Mark 4 up on his. Man, least on top podcast. Let's go. Fucking unbelievable. I'm over here just liking stories. American Express. Ooh, pre-approved. That's it. I mean, there's only like 3 people. Man Ronan. What's he selling me? Mechanic memes? Memes?
Memes.
It was a fucking pickup truck just fucking smoking out a goddamn entire block. And the police rolled by the other way, not even looking.
Whatever.
Shut up, Dancing Dragons. Tim Con is being flat. Will you believe it? Someone's listening to you on Spotify. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Shouts to everybody who's been posting that all day. It's awesome. It's cool to see.
I would think my Spotify, all I listen to it is Joe Rogan. So
it's a shame Apple doesn't do anything like that, or any of the other players don't do anything like that.
Nope, that'd be too convenient.
Yep.
Popping out the chat. Catch me in the chat room.
Catch me outside.
Shook, how you doing over there?
You good? You comfortable?
Can the people hear you? Hello. Can I get a reaction cam?
No.
How about a reaction cam?
Did it work?
I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm way back.
Oh yeah, like 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, I got a 30-second delay to see if our reaction cam actually works.
Yeah.
Hit me with it again?
Nope. I kind of did.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
How did I not see it? Is my YouTube not working? I see me looking over. I'm like a minute back.
Yeah, you might be.
Oh, details by Doug. Catching that camera 2 action. Love to see camera 2.
Good job.
I think camera 2 really gives away a lot about the studio, though. It's more of a mystery with only camera 1.
So nobody knows what's happening behind. That's the good thing. We'll always keep
until we get that lady
There's
here.
that wall. There's that wall. We got to keep the wall right there.
Little camera 2 going on. Camera 2's looking strong.
Is this set up?
Yeah, I'm just flicking all over the place.
Oh, being flat. We're going to miss you, buddy. Tell the boss we miss
What
him.
am I doing? I was even... Oh, the wall. That's what I was saying, the wall.
Oh, this Josh.
I was wondering what I was
Camera
doing
2
like 30 seconds ago.
Zooming. Just fucking feeling right. Camera 3's a heavy zoom.
We don't have camera 3 yet.
No. Don't ruin it.
Don't worry about camera 3.
Yeah, we got to get camera 3.
You have to donate on our OnlyFans, and I'll give you a hint. It's under the table. I'm just not going to tell you which one.
Yeah. Good evening, Lane JPEG.
Who am I looking at?
If you catch me on the reaction cam, you'll see I got the new Revival Motoring high vis hat on, coming to a online store near you shortly.
Soon enough, maybe.
I got 12 of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll have some. Right.
I'm not going to sell those, though. Those are all mine.
Yeah, those are.
I need every color.
One for the month.
Any chance of a shook camera? Details by Doug. Thinking just like me. No.
Oh, wait. What was that pointing? What was that?
I was pointing. Mine's way later than yours. That's when I'm saying that we're going to sell these hats.
Why does it seem delayed, too?
Mine's fucking turbo delayed.
No, or like slow.
Good evening, Sam Joey.
I'm going to move my hand really fast.
Dude, I'm not going to see that for like half an hour, the way mine's
I'm just
going.
curious. All right, let's see.
Sam Joey, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in the chat.
Everybody's wondering if you want to see our camera 3. It is located on onlyfans.com/revival motoring.
Camera 3.
Okay.
The under the table cam.
All right. Seems to be catching us pretty good.
Snake cam.
Trouser cam. Oh, yeah. There we go.
There we go. What's going on, everybody?
Pump that up a little bit.
Hope your evening's going good.
Bit.
We're over here. Just
We'll
fucking getting through Omnicron.
Started in a moment.
Hey, did we get banned last time because of the drug that shall not be named?
No. Okay. At least not yet. I don't know. Didn't get flagged it yet, at least.
Being flat gets it. You want the Zoom Chuck Cam. Because that's what it's
exactly.
about.
New levels of engagement.
We're engaging
we get
hard
some
as
tricks.
we possibly can.
We get some tricks up our not sleeves.
Yeah, we're gonna be the rich rebuilds of this shit. Shake that ass. Oh, so we're gonna do the podcast.
Yep.
And it's gonna
Corey's,
be good.
We'll have some Corey updates.
Corey updates.
All right, Chuck, you ready over there? You think you got it? Your fingers ready?
Yes.
Oh boy.
That didn't sound too confident.
Yes.
I need a couple of minutes over there. You might realize that Shook's mic is live, which is nice.
Hot mic.
Shook on the hot mic.
So if he falls asleep, we'll hear it.
Super hot. There it is.
All right. You want
Should have
to
done another Monster, but I had a Red Bull for breakfast.
You want to kick this party off?
Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu.
Ahoy, hoy.
And Corey.si is in Las Vegas peeing himself.
Wow.
At some point.
Yeah, no, we certainly
Not
will.
just yet. Right now.
No, it might be now even. Vegas is a dangerous
That
place
is true,
filled with
right.
mystics and magic.
Could be peeing himself non-race and then peeing himself during race.
Yeah, exactly. It's not good.
Wonder if they got that motor yet.
Either way, it's a great look.
Yeah. Also, we have Mr. Shooky D on the mic back there.
Oi, mate. Oh, wait. Oi, mate. Oi.
And joining us in studio, my friend, to hang out and talk all about things in his life, Mr. Chris Reis.
How's it going? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
There he is.
So before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by you. Everybody who listens to the show, watches the show on YouTube, supports our YouTube, buys magazines, buys hoodies, buys beanies,
Brand new beanie hats.
all that sort of stuff. You are the ones that help keep the lights on. Everybody who supports B4B, all of that. So if you want to participate in that stuff, you can visit revivemotoring.com. You can like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Share our podcast. Everybody sharing the Shopify. Everybody sharing the Spotify stats today. It was pretty awesome to see.
It's good to see the stats out
We
there.
got our Wrapped, and it was really cool to see how many people we reach out and touch.
Yeah, hopefully not. Legally. We got our wrap. I saw you sent that to us. What does that tell us?
Basically, it gives us some behind-the-scenes statistics of our year on Spotify.
Okay.
For instance, all the countries reached, growth of
What's our
followers,
best country reached?
Best country? I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
it's difficult to.
Different.
I don't want to play favorites.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
Big Belarusian fan base for Revival Motoring.
Croatians out
Big-
there.
Yeah, big crew. Big shout to the Balkans.
Yep. But yeah, if you want to help keep the lights on, all that good stuff, we'll talk about B4B later. But you can visit revivemotoring.com, and then yeah, that's that.
New stuff coming.
New stuff is coming.
Tim Connors received his Bucks for the Boys air freshener.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice to see you. How's it smell,
Quality
Tim?
is real strong.
Also, we get some hats coming. High Vis, Revival Motoring, hats, beanies. Very much like the one I'm wearing right now.
Yep.
For those of you listening, it is painfully green and has some purple text on it.
Mm-hmm.
And visible.
Very visible.
Yes.
For like cool stuff that you do in the
I
winter.
got to figure out B4B.
Oh boy,
I gotta
you do that.
I'm going to do that while we, let's cue this guy.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Callbacks.
Callbacks. Well, you know, it's winter storage time for us up north. I think it's official now. You know, once you get after Thanksgiving, it's a real risky proposition to be taking out your projects. So I think we're all looking for some storage. We're filling up here at the Revival HQ. We get some cars in storage. Just trying to hope everybody at their last winter washes in, because I certainly did not. So much is dirty as hell, and I'm going to have to quick detail it probably all weekend. And this also my yearly snow tire PSA. If you live in a place where it snows, snow tires help a lot. So that's all I know. It's snow tire season, boys. I actually have to fluid film the bottom of everything I own. So that's my next play. Even stuff sitting in the garage, never be too safe.
You got just the fleet.
No, I'm just gonna fluid film. I think the CRV, which is really paying dividends.
How did the Avanzato hold up? Because you fluid filmed that.
I fluid filmed that. The Mira, it's good, man. There's not any extra rust down there that looks extra. Still a little
extra rusty.
No, it was pretty. That car's pretty good. The only thing, I don't think I'm gonna drive it at all this winter, so I don't think I'm gonna fluid film it.
Yeah.
The thing about fluid film is at the end of the winter when you totally forgot you did it and you're working on a car, you think all your struts are blown because there's just shit everywhere. And it's leaking from everywhere, and it's not. It's just the fluid film.
Yeah, got to remind yourself that
nice
that's
little. I should like write it on the oil plant pan. You fluid filmed me, you idiot.
Chris, what is your typical storage behavior?
For me,
yeah,
GTI just gets put away, cover on it, cleaned, and that's it.
Yep.
And then I bring Amanda's car in, and the other stuff stays outside. Doesn't need to be inside. It's not worth it.
The Buick.
Yeah, that just stays outside.
Buick's fucking serious.
Any other callbacks?
Did they sell any new Supras? Question mark. You hardly see any of them out there at all. Is everybody just waiting for the 400Z?
Good
I know
question.
I am.
Good question.
I saw somebody got one recently, and it's cool. I just don't see them. I saw one last week.
I was going to say I seen one.
I mean, it's also, we just went over the fact that it's winter storage time, so driving around Supras isn't really the thing to do right now. But I really, even dead of summer, I hardly saw any of them.
There was like a yellow one and a black one that I would see.
Yeah, I've seen the yellow one here a bunch.
Those are like somewhat local, so that's why I imagine.
Yeah, I just can't imagine that car was an overwhelming success.
No.
And I think it's cool. I think it's super cool.
I don't dislike it. Right. I do genuinely like it. Was not being a manual a big deterrent? Was the price?
For sure.
Was not. I mean,
price didn't help.
I think it had enough power.
Yeah. No, it rips. It's cool.
So, like,
it's pretty bulbous up front.
You know what? Yeah, you know what?
The bulbosity.
That is a really good question because they did come out with the cheaper one. Still don't see those.
4-cylinder. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
I can't say I've ever actually, seen one. So maybe it's the price and just combination. I don't know.
I don't know. They going to stick around?
I don't know. We'll find out. Toyota's, they're teasing other cool stuff. So
what are they teasing?
That Corolla GR.
More
and more stuff come out about that.
I think that's more of a Toyota. Today's Toyota will sell. You know what I mean? Like a hot hatchy thing.
Yeah.
The Supra's kind of like, it's a good amount of money to spend for just a 2-door play toy, where at least like you get a Corolla hatch that's souped up. You can like at least fool your wife into thinking it's a good purchase.
It's a bit more usable.
With the Supra, it's pretty hard to fool.
Yeah.
Looks aggressive, looks bulbous.
Yeah.
So unless your wife is a big fan of bulbous stuff, in which case, God bless you. You got a winner. You get a real one.
Do we know when the 400Z is debuting? I mean, obviously we've seen it. It's I just don't know when they're actually going to be put into production and available for sale.
I know a goddamn thing. I know Chris Fosberg has one.
That's all I know too. It was funny because I was talking to my barber about that. Just like, oh yeah, Chris Fosberg's got one, but that's all I know.
He's the only one.
Jay Leno had some time with one, but
Leno's got time with everything, buddy.
Yeah.
Actually, one of our listeners with the GT4 was hanging out on Ocean Drive.
Leno in his Wagoneer.
Leno rolls up in the Wagoneer, says hi to the boys. That was pretty wild to see. The Chin himself. Live and direct, driving a Jeep Grand Wagoneer. That thing was fucking huge. But, I mean, I guess it's an accessible car if Leno's got one.
Right. Doesn't matter to him.
All you need is hundreds of millions of dollars. They're really expensive. They're over $100K. Maybe you'd be able to get a low trim one pretty cheap. But I don't know. Who's buying Jeep Wagoneers? Same guy's buying Supras, right? Nobody. Sadly, there's not a lot of CRV build news this week. I know every time we have a podcast, everybody asks me what's going on with the CRV, how's the build going. That'd make a really great YouTube series about a totally normal CRV. And they're right. It has a K-Series motor. I'm not sure what all the fuss is about. I did all the rear diff fluid, which was apparently good. Big shout to Fuzzy for telling me to do that because they're terrible. So he also told me to do the trans fluid, right? And on these things, when you drain the trans fluid, it dumps 3 liters. You put 3 liters in. And you're supposed to do that process 3 times. And then it should have mostly new fluid.
Mostly.
It just seems ridiculous to me. You're supposed to put it 3 at a time, like put 50 miles on it, then dump 3 again. So I'm just going to, the next 3 times I do oil changes, I'll just do that, and it'll be fine.
Hopefully.
If not, whatever. Let's go grab another transmission from the old junkyard. But yeah, I don't know. It seems real annoying. So that's going to be a no for me, dog. Got a snow tire set up on it, so I'm going to send it. Took it up to the hill today. There was no snow to test, or there were a couple of patches, and I'd like to report it worked marvelously. The cruise control quit on me, which was awesome because it's the only time I ever use it. I opened the hood, and it was literally just the throttle cable from the cruise control unit had just
came off, popped off.
Popped off. The fuck did pop off for, Just to mess with me.
Maybe.
And then when I hit the brakes over 80 miles an hour, it goes, boom, 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 boom. And that's it. So I think it's fine. I don't think it has a lot of brake up front. So that's kind of where I am with that.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing math.
Things are cool.
I was doing maths. All right, I'm good. I'm all hopped up on the maths. I don't have. Do I have any callbacks? Actually, I have a gigantic callback.
Yeah.
Let's see. From
Big shout to the Hill. Nice to see you up there.
the Hill.
Every Wednesday, I'll probably be in Mount Snow. Holla at your boy. Nikki Novak's going to be with me. Had my boy Nikki 6 with me today. Got 5 runs open, top to bottom. Really fucking slaying out there. Nice. Driving up to the hill today was like checking in on an old friend. Because I only go up to that part of Mass in Vermont in the winter. And I was like, ooh, they redid the sidewalks in this town. This is really nice.
Here's a good good callback.
Good callback.
Levi S. and I.
Levi
have
S. and
been
I.
Going back and forth about a handful of different car-related things in long term, in the future, and all that.
Okay.
And he actually asked the question of, what do you guys think the future of independent auto repair places is? There's so much talk of tech shortages and how hard it is to work on modern stuff. Is it going to turn into dealerships and shops working on strictly old stuff? ? Or do you think tech-minded kids getting into cars will see an opportunity in, or do you think tech-minded kids that are into cars will see an opportunity and actually get into it? I mean, we have a very good person to kind of elaborate on that. Chris.
Yeah. My opinion is it's going to be tough for everybody.
So are you finding it more and more difficult to find technicians?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And when you do, you got to pay them all the money in the world, which, okay, if you're worth it, great. But,
I was just going to say,
you pay somebody, $25 to do an oil change. It doesn't make sense because now your oil change is through the roof.
That pool of people that you're picking from that are actual, let's call them veteran technicians, is obviously dwindling.
Yeah. People are getting older. They're not wanting to do it anymore. They're finding something else.
So you get stuck with, we're not stuck with, but the pool, the other big, or actually the pool of young kids still isn't that big.
Right. Everybody thinks it's oil changes, hang out with your friends, and that's it. No, it's not like it used to be. Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of...
You pretty much got to be a plumber, an electrician, a construction worker.
All of the above.
All of it just to do that job now.
On top of learning...
And the computer stuff, scan tools.
I was just going to say, learning multiple systems of power source.
Right, yeah.
And combined fucking systems.
Yeah, and the hybrid stuff, the electric stuff, if you don't do it right, it could kill you.
Right.
That's a big thing. And now you're thinking, you got some 16, 17-year-old kid learning this stuff, and what's going to happen? Dead. You don't come back.
Right. So...
and if you got foresight at all, and you're like an 18-year-old, you're going to be like, fuck that, I'm not going to do it. That's about that industry's done.
Yeah.
Do you not turn on the big lights? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. I figured we'd leave those off.
Lucky Chris.
I think it looks pretty good, right? I think so.
I know. What's up, Internet? How we looking?
Yeah. There was some reflections with the new camera moves.
With the
lights that it
with the
caught.
Zoom cam?
Yeah. With the he's are you there? Reaction cam? Is he sleeping? Is he there? He was sleeping. Completely sleeping.
He's not sleeping. He's
okay.
fine.
All right.
He's reaction cam the shit out. He's investigating that video we're looking at earlier.
I was speaking and his head wasn't moving, so I'm like,
yeah, he doesn't have to.
He's passed
He's
out.
got fucking hands all over the place.
Call me Mr. Hands.
We do.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing as time goes on. Is like it's not like any company is making a secret of, hey, we're not going to have cars that like anyone needs to work on anymore. Not that I think if anything's going to break, right? It's just going to be different shit.
It'll be
and that's going to be shit that can kill you.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I mean, nuts and bolts are nuts and bolts. Doesn't matter.
Right.
But now it's
Yeah.
oh boy,
Right, there's
touching the wrong thing.
There's mechanical components, but also
my CRV could be an issue on a Tesla with some regen.
Yeah,
gonna get zapped.
Yeah,
y'all got zapped.
Are you guys actually? For those who don't know, Chris is involved with a dealership. If you're comfortable, we can say the name.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
it's good.
Maddie Imports in Fall River, Massachusetts. And do you guys have a program for the high voltage stuff?
Everything's pretty much through Volkswagen and Audi, the Academy.
Okay.
Got them going in. Everything was closed for COVID.
For a while,
Yeah,
right.
We just got it open again, and people are starting to go to classes and everything like that. So maybe that hurt us too with getting everybody up to speed with it because we already have them.
Right. I was going to say the
They're
i4 is there. Yeah.
We got the ID4. We had some of the Audi GTs and stuff like that. So
right.
they're there. We need to figure out how to work on these things. Hopefully they don't break that much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you personally interested in them at all?
No.
Short of seeing them.
I mean, chances are I'm going to own an electric car.
Something.
Someday.
Right.
20 years from now, maybe.
Right.
Do I want to? No.
Right.
Only if they go nuclear. That's what we were talking about last time. Once they go nuclear, I'm in.
The only thing that's good, it looks like people are starting to get on board, starting to do stuff with them. You're starting to see people doing stuff with them, swapping them in the old stuff.
Yeah.
Which, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool to see.
In a way, it almost has that old school hot rod feel.
Right. You're just starting fresh.
Right.
It's
Because it truly is.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Pioneering different things.
Right.
Bit of a pioneer myself.
Are you?
Funny you mentioned that. I think Shook had a deep thought. Shook, do you have a deep thought? Reaction cam.
Oh, wrong button. Yeah, my deep thought was.
Hold on.
Wait, did you say hold on?
I said, hola.
Hola. Yeah, somebody said
hola.
Shout Saudi exclusive.
What up? No, what's your deep thought, Shook? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I feel bad now.
Oh, no, it's fine. You should feel bad, though.
Sweet. Can you give me a seltzer real quick? No, just kidding. I'll go get my seltzer later.
Well, yeah, I can.
No, what's your deep thought, though?
You know what? No, I'm not getting it.
I don't want you to. I didn't even want one. That was a joke.
My deep thought is I'm not getting you a seltzer.
Oh, man. That makes me feel different.
My deep thought was, you know, like the concept cars from
You can't hear that, can you?
What was that?
There's a little bit of static on the radio.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, the concept cars.
Yep.
The old concept cars where you'd see them be like, what the fuck is that? They'd look like spaceships, like early model concept cars.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we're living through concept cars that should have just stayed a concept car but got put into production. It's like the new Integra. Like some guy was like, this looks awesome.
I don't know. The Integra looks shitty enough to be a real Acura.
The amount of people who like that thing is...
People like it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I can't
see.
believe that.
There's a butt for every seat.
What I'm saying is I
Acura.
think we're living through a time where concept cars got the okay, and hopefully people are like, what the fuck are we doing? And then it goes back to normal.
I don't think the Acura doesn't look radical enough to be like a concept. It just looks like a shitty cross tour.
It looks like a shitty concept.
I don't know.
No, it just looks like
BMW just did a shitty concept. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
But
one.
the concepts usually look like they're from space.
Yeah, or airplanes. Or...
I think that's how they engineer them. They just go to space.
I mean, the Cybertruck is totally a concept car, and they were like all for it.
Yeah, but that thing's tight.
Maybe on the inside.
It's something.
You know, yeah, I don't know. The Acura, I just think I'm still at the point where I just don't think I don't know how anybody expected it to be good. I mean, Acura makes fucking ugly cars, and they all suck. So, I mean, they made an ugly car that sucked, and it's like, okay, well, it's an Acura. Let's send it to market. Not the old Acura.
No.
Piece of the legend.
Literally
Acura
the legend. Yeah.
Acura legend. Well, that's a good deep thought, Shook.
Thanks. I still ain't getting you seltzer.
No, I hope you're right. You know what? I hope you're right. And then we'll get cool cars. But some of the I guess the coolest, what's like the coolest concept that's been put out? I mean, there was the thing before the Supra, and then they made the Supra and it sucked.
Well, that was
it just doesn't look anything like that.
That was the FT1. The coolest thing that worked as a concept and that was put out was probably the 400Z.
Yeah, 400Z concept was dead on.
Because
that's Nissan delivering again, just decades of delivering years and years and years ago, and then decades of nothing, and now they're delivering.
And then taking a really long break.
It took a really long break to make that 400Z.
That's a good question. What car?
What's like a hot concept that you're like, yeah, there we go. Besides 400Z.
I can't think of.
Nope.
Nothing that's in production
Nope.
that came to, like, for instance, the concept of the Tesla Roadster.
The old Audi concept of that fucking Sport Quattro looking thing back, it always comes up when you think of cool concepts.
Oh, right.
That redone Sport Quattro, they re-released it as a concept twice.
Yeah, multiple times.
Kind of cheating.
Yeah.
But it's during that period of the old cheating part of Volkswagen, so hey, sometimes you got to do it. Nobody's fault.
Bit of a checkered past, if you will.
We're all on vacation.
Diesel?
Jeez, no.
Diesel.
I don't know anything about that.
Emissions?
We've never made a diesel car.
Nope. Let's see. Oh, I got some housekeeping callbacks to nail pretty quick. Hoodies, pretty much have all shipped. I think we shipped all the Alien hoodies that everybody pre-ordered, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
If you haven't received yours yet, you should be receiving
Thanks to
that
Ghost
in the
Images
mail.
for fucking knocking that image out.
Huge
fucking
shouts
the
to
god
him.
out there.
Magazine officially at print.
Ooh.
How
How many pages?
100. Same as always.
100 pages, boys.
Yeah,
Get it.
100 pages of Volkswagen goodness in this one. So that's at print.
Right.
As soon as we receive that in hand, we will have some more available on the site for sale and be shipping those out to everybody. And B4B active subs are getting stuff in the mail. They're getting their air fresheners. So
Got the air
hopefully
fresheners
everybody
out?
likes that. We got
Couple
a
jagged, crusty O's.
got a new thing that we're going to be sending hopefully in the next couple weeks.
Oh, you know what we could do? You know how we're going to give away random stuff to B4B? We could give away some of the hats.
That's actually a good idea.
I get some. It would be super limited edition.
That's a good idea.
I'll actually give them one of Jingles to make up for our past and
Oh,
proprieties.
I get it.
Oh, I got something for fucking Jingles.
Do I?
He doesn't listen
Oh,
anyway.
do
Fuck
I? So yeah, that's that. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
you're
my
welcome.
brief update
You're welcome.
of that stuff.
That's
Oh,
good. Oh,
shit! Sorry,
no,
that was the one.
that's okay. I
One big
was
one.
just going for time.
Couple people have asked about calendars. I'm very close to being done with a calendar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got to shoot a couple more things, but
Christmas card. We got to do the Christmas card.
we might have a Christmas card coming, everybody too. We got to figure that out.
That'd be
Hopefully,
really nice.
hopefully, we got to shoot that by like next week.
Yeah, we got to shoot that immediately.
Yeah. But yeah, all that stuff's in the works. Shouts to everybody who purchased that stuff, pre-order that stuff. You'll be getting some stuff in the mail.
Wow, good for them.
We don't have any deep thoughts.
We just did. Shook just had one.
We
Thank
did
you,
have a
Shook.
deep thought.
Great deep thought, buddy.
Wow.
It's our very own Daria over there.
That's fucking crazy. Yep, we definitely didn't have any deep thoughts.
It's like the Scotto interview. I was like, yeah, Corey's here, Chuck's here, I'm here. Nobody else in the room at all.
I just got up and left.
Well,
I straight up was like,
Nobody
I'm outta
here.
well, for that one,
Who coughed?
I was like, we're on the phone with Scott. I don't want to say another person and not have anybody to speak. You know what I mean? And throw him off. He was already trying to struggle listening to three of
Cue
us.
in the arms of an angel.
In the arms.
Shit ain't right. Is your friend getting left out of podcasts? Jesus.
Aaron,
Getting
Aaron-
asked to get seltzer waters in the middle of his deep thoughts.
It's just been plain disrespect.
Earn your fucking spot with
Hey,
those fingers, buddy.
isn't Shook cutting? Shouldn't we talk about how Shook's cutting our new fucking preview videos?
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
The last one was cool. Did we post it online?
Yeah, that one went up. That
Woo,
one went on the
there we
internet.
go. Even though we fucked it. I don't look at our own YouTube channel. I'm not a fucking dick.
Oh, no, it's not on YouTube. We just posted to social media.
We have social media?
Yeah.
Where?
I need a reaction
Instagram?
cam.
The Instagrams.
Is it on our Instagram story?
No, main page.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it today?
Monday?
Fuck.
It was Monday.
Yeah, I was at the hill for the past couple of days. Really got
I was
lost.
going to say Monday or today, excuse, Monday.
Wow.
I don't know how you
That's
missed
really
it.
weird. And it's on our did I like it?
You might have.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
did
probably
you?
I
You
probably
probably did, actually.
I was thought it was going to go on YouTube.
We can actually
YouTubes.
post it on the
You
YouTube.
go like it.
Yeah, we'll put it
I'm
on
going to like
clips,
it.
too.
You pop it on YouTube right now, I'll like it.
Why don't you go like, comment, and subscribe?
Yeah, really just mash.
Matter of fact, are you subscribed to our YouTube channel?
No. Absolutely murder that like button. How many do we have subscribers on YouTube? Did we hit 1,000 yet?
Almost 1,000, not yet.
God damn it. Please somebody subscribe to our YouTube so we can hit 1,000.
If
Once
you're
we
out
hit
there.
1,000, they'll give us a penny a year.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
fractions. Fractions of a penny.
Never mind.
Well,
That's better than Sheba.
that's if we get monetized.
Get fucking
But the
wrecked
likelihood
on
is
Sheba.
yeah.
Everybody else
Well,
getting wrecked on their cryptos?
It went up a little bit the other day.
I pulled out at 50 something. Not all.
you?
I just pulled. I threw
pulled
some
out
money
of
in there.
Shiba?
No. I still have
I
like
was gonna
40
say,
million.
You paper-handed peasant.
You paper-handed bitch. She was like way in the down in the gut right now.
It went up since the other day. The other day, I was on the verge of losing money.
Oh no, it was up to like 55.
Oh, okay.
I
There was a pump.
ass on Shiba.
Sorry
you
if
lost
we're-
your ass in Shiba?
Don't mind us if you're fucking keeping you
You're
awake
fucking-
over there.
You were like,
Jesus.
hey, you should buy now. I said, all right, let me buy. Then I checked like 3 days later. I went, well, I've lost half my investment.
Every single crypto I follow is in the toilet. It's just it's just
I'm
not
hanging
for me.
on to Shiba.
Crypto's
My
not for
fucking
me.
cold, dead hands are going to have Shiba.
My best advice to everybody is buy Tesla years and years ago. You know, it's the
Yeah.
only way to do it.
Go back in time.
So if you have that technology, please reach out to me.
When I get rich on Shiba, I'll build the time machine, go back,
Yeah, and then invest in Tesla.
and then invest in Tesla.
Get real rich.
That's a very solid investment.
Yeah.
I really think that.
I mean, how much is a time machine anyway? Can Shook and I talk about the galaxy for a little while now?
It's vast.
We were looking at the size of stuff out there.
It's
Man,
vast.
it's fucked up.
Was it Demolition Man?
Demolition Man, what about it?
The
Didn't
shells?
he have a time machine?
No, they were
No.
frozen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
he
were-
was
that,
frozen.
that was like crypto.
Wait, not Demolition Man. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger, or that's
Total Recall.
You think
Total
Total
Recall.
Was
Did they
Total
have a
Recall
time
a time machine? I don't think so.
I think it brings you to somewhere like if you want to go on vacation or something.
Wasn't
like
it
that, maybe?
Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Moon have a time machine? What's a good movie with a time machine? Hot Tub Time Machine?
One.
Oh, Hot Tub Time Machine.
Bill
Yeah.
and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yeah, that's a good one. Solid.
The Land Before Time?
Hot Tub Time Machine, quality movie.
I
Because
gotta check it again. I
you
haven't
go
seen it
in
in a
to
while.
watch that, you're not expecting The Dark Knight, the name like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Right. You're not expecting that kind of level of production?
No, but
Cinematic
the cinematography
adventure.
is there.
Yeah. No, it is very, very tight. It's basically the inception of comedies.
Yeah.
They really stepped it up on that one.
So deep.
Interstellar. That's a good little time travel going on in Interstellar.
Is that the one where they're just
Big
sitting in
flick.
the pod for... Oh, that's a spoiler. They're just sitting in the spaceship.
No, that's fucking... Oh,
That
my
one-
God. Contact.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
Contact fucks so hard, by the way.
It fucks
You
very
seen
hard.
Contact?
I've not watched
Get
that.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
20 hours of static? That doesn't even ruin the movie for you. You got to go see it.
Yeah, it's 20 hours.
Go to the
static.
theater and tell me you want to see Contact.
Gotta see. I demand to see Contact right
Who,
now.
Carl Sagan wrote that. That's his book. That's why it's so fucking wild.
Yeah, I fucking love Sega. Sonic the Hedgehog, man.
Oh, man. Fucking Knuckles coming out of
Knuckles,
nowhere.
My boy
Who
Tails.
gave him a mic? We're gonna.
No, I'll tell you what. If you're trying to see a movie that's going to fuck your whole mind up, go see Contact. That's what the real world's like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
this fucking shit we live in.
Simulation.
Not this fucking simulation.
That's what this is. Give me a reaction cam. I don't
Reaction
like this
cam.
one bit.
I'm waiting for it. It's gonna take a little
Bill
while.
and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Rick
Um,
V-Dub gets it. At least somebody out there gets it.
Want to
69.
Yes.
the B for bees?
Oh man, it feels like we really started off pretty weak to get in the B for B already. Hey everybody, it's me, Chuck from the Revival Modern Podcast, and Bucks for the Boys is how we are able to have lights, cameras, and action here at Revival. What's Bucks for the Boys, you ask? Well, Bucks for the Boys when we get drop all our advertisers and beg you guys for money to keep us going.
You're dropping oil?
Drop by all of our advertisers. But no, it was a conscientious choice. We all listen to a lot of podcasts ourselves. I probably listened to like 9 of them today. And when the ads just pop up in the middle, the beginning, all over the place, went on about that life. So instead we take a 10-minute segment, try to get you to give us a little cashola and move on with our lives, So value for value. If you ever think this podcast is worth anything to you whatsoever, 25 cents would be massive. Just go to revivalmotoring.com/B4B. Hit us up. There's some sustaining donation plans in there.
Yep.
We can throw us like 25 cents a podcast, $1 a podcast, whatever. We send out cool stuff like we did air fresheners. We're going to auction some shit off, throw some hats in the mail. Oh, got one. Limited edition.
That's not human feces for the listeners.
No.
Just shit. We're
No,
gonna throw
not
shit in.
actual shit in the mail. shit with our logo on it.
Where's the? Can I get a?
Can we get a reaction cam to Josh with
Yeah, we can.
the Bucks for the Boys air freshener? Very nice to see.
Boom.
This
I don't
little
know if it's
baby could be
reacting.
yours.
It's reacting.
You're reacted.
Enhance.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty wild because we do have more listeners than we allude to, and we appreciate anything you guys can send our way. Also, you don't have to give us cash. We understand not everybody's got cash or nobody wants to pay us. We get that as well.
But you should.
But you can send us some hot leads. Hey, your Spotify has us on it. It could be at the bottom in the toilet. We want to see that shit on Instagram.
Yep.
You work for a manufacturer. You're trying to lose your job. Hey, send us a lead with your email address. You know what I mean?
Hey, we knew about the Z long before anybody
we
else
keep
knew
that
about
stuff
the Z.
all on the low. You want to send me a guitar riff so I can make a terrible parody song for our phone-in segment?
That could be coming up.
Hit us up. That's a big for us, you know. But you know, easiest thing to do: leave us a trillion tunes on iStars and write us a review
And give us money.
and give us money. Just tell people about Revival. You know, we talk about car stuff, and it sometimes is entertaining to some people. I don't get it.
Realistically, the easiest thing to do is give us money.
Yeah, it's the
Avoid
easiest thing.
typing that huge paragraph.
Also, hey, you wanna send us like $69.69 or like a quarter of a penny? info@revivalmotoring.com on PayPal. Give us a message. We'll read it. We don't give a fuck what you say.
We've received $69.69 before.
That's beautiful.
We've received that donation.
We'll call
It's
your friend an
wonderful.
asshole live on this thing. You got someone that listens to this thing you love? You want us to call him an asshole? Boom.
Yeah.
Hit us up
Propose. We'll do proposals.
Yeah, you want to propose?
Yeah, it's fine.
You trying to proposition somebody? You want to back someone into a corner? We'll do it for you.
Here's your place. You can visit our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can subscribe to the B for B, get some cool stuff in the mail. Donations of $2, $5, $10, and $20 is what's on there, but you can manipulate them as well. So say you wanted to give us $4, you could just do quantity of 2.
Yeah, manipulate your heart away.
Manipulate all you want. And then, as Chuck was saying, info@revivalmotoring.com is the PayPal if you want to make a
Random donation with a
particular
message.
random one-time donation. So,
And you can message us on the normal stuff too, right?
yeah.
And we're easily manipulated for $420.69, where I will do a burnout until my tires pop.
And also
With
if
Santa Ryan in the
Santa
seat.
Yeah, also if I forgot what I was going to say, but it was going to be a good one. I'll tell you that much right now.
Sorry, it's going to be so good.
Oh no, if you're a contributor, if you're someone that's hitting us up monthly, man, you want to send us a little email, something to read out, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
We got nothing to do. We're just buying time with this segment.
And as always, we reach out to NASA.
Yes.
We provide them with some information. They do some hefty calculations. I can't even imagine the rig that they have set up
The absolute massive
to calculate
piece of equipment
this.
They need to figure out
I
bucks per
can't even-
listen.
As I explained to Corey, math.
Yeah.
It's pretty
CPU
serious.
neural net
Heavy math.
processors. all
After
over
having
the place.
looked at it, I can confirm there is math being done.
So we take that, we come up with a total, and we see how good our last episode was based on the total of bucks per listen.
Yep.
So do we have a bucks per listen number
Do
today,
you remember
Joshua?
last week's number?
Wasn't it like 3 cents?
It was 3 or 4 cents.
It was.
Yeah.
We've improved.
And we doubled.
Over doubled.
Wow.
This is a hard 8. A hard 8.
Hard 8 gets it done for me.
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty okay. What's our highs at 13 though?
Highest 13.
All right, hard 8.
That's 8 cents soft.
8 cents off?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Did we get any messages from anybody out there or what?
Nope.
Oh wow.
Nope. We had no one.
Wow, that's how we like it. Just
We
give
had
us
an
money and
additional.
shut up.
There's a new sub.
Shout to the new sub.
Shout to Rose M, also known as my mom.
Shout to your mother. Say hi to your mother
Say
for
hi
me.
to-
Hello, Rose M.
So
your mother is
mother
truly
finally
sustaining us.
Finally signed up.
I gotta get my mom to sustain us as well. I guess we gotta do it. I
Didn't
mean,
leave a message. Doesn't want me to say anything.
yeah.
I'm
But,
texting my mom right now. This is bullshit.
Rose M with a go fuck yourself for the boys.
So,
Interesting.
yeah. Please stop. Imagine if the message just said, "Please stop doing this."
Your family needs you. Wednesdays are the worst night.
So that is
Shout
it.
to
for the
Rose M, big
for the-
supporter,
for
big
the
listener.
B for B segment. Again, we thank all of you who are subbed, and if you are an active sub, you will be receiving random things in the mail.
Yes.
And if you haven't subbed and you haven't given us money, get your shit together, you know?
Yeah,
That's
what are you
all
doing with
really all
yourself?
can
We
say.
still
We're
love
less
you.
than a macchiato.
We still
know what I mean?
We still love you.
We're just as delicious, too.
Want to
Yeah.
get you just won't get a used bar of soap in the mail.
Yeah, if you don't want that, fine. That's your problem.
Hey,
Don't talk to us about it.
time to the news.
Are we permanently moving the phone after news?
We didn't have any
No, No
voicemails.
messages?
Yeah, no
Oh my
voicemails.
God.
We didn't put. I forgot.
Woo! There it goes.
I forgot to put the hotline on the YouTubes.
What's the hotline phone number? You gonna tell the people?
1-840
1-840
800
800
2035.
2035. Leave us a message. Oh, we'll definitely listen to it on the air for better or for worse.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Ask
for
us
worse.
a question. Give us a lead.
Send us some money.
Verbally.
Verbally give us your
Yeah.
credit card number.
IOU. Promise us cash. Put your credit card number on our machine.
Thank you.
Solid.
That's beautiful.
And don't ask any questions.
Not even once.
Let's see. News.
I got some news.
Okay.
One thing the U.S. is starved for is SUVs on the market. And luckily for the United States of America, the old US of A, UAZ, the Russian SUV company, is coming to the old US of A. They're bringing their hammer and sickle's finest. They're bringing some true body-on-frame Russian garbage. It's the 2022 Bmw 4x4 SUV.
Now, these bad boys going to have machine guns mounted on them?
They tend to heat up a little bit, so make
Because
sure
the
you
only
fire them
time
first.
I've ever heard UAZ was in Battlefield.
Yeah, it's U.S., but it's owned by another company, and they're calling it the Bmw because I'm pretty sure you can't sell them here. So this little baby, this sweet little baby, is going to cost 1,956,333 rubles,
Oh, 1 million rubles is only like...
or $26,405 before
10
delivery
grand?
charge. Yeah, it's about 10 grand. They also,
Salesman slaps the roof. Suka bliet.
holds so many rubles in this little fucker.
How much spaghetti in one of these
Dude,
holes?
a lot of spaghetti. In Soviet Russia, SUV buys you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to be chosen. But, bro, they assemble this whole baby in SoCal.
Really?
So it's assembled. It's like Apple assembled in the USA. This Bmw Suka machine is it's built in
so many bliets
Southern
in this.
California. It's the exact size of a Wrangler Unlimited, but
Okay.
it's a bit more limited. It's got 8.3 inches of ground clearance. It's got a 2.7 liter four-banger, making 154 horsepower.
Wow.
And you're like, oh, yeah, well, the torque's going to knock it out of the park. And you were right. 173 foot-pounds of torque.
Does it say how much this thing weighs?
No, but I'd imagine as much as the Soviet depression. It's a lot.
What are the dimensions on that thing? Is it 762 by 5'2"?
Yeah, exactly. 762 by 39.
Yeah, 39.
The 5.2 is the big one.
Oh, right.
That's a pickup
extended
truck.
cab.
That's a pickup
It's
truck.
the extended cab.
You can get this baby in a 5-speed. Otherwise, it comes with like a Chevy Colorado 6-speed. It's got transfer cases and shit. It actually explained it, but I don't care. And it's nice because she comes with rear drums, so not a lot of brake dust on the back.
Right. Or braking power.
It comes in
or
two
power.
colors.
No, not a lot of power, not a lot of brake.
Although it's not gonna go that fast to begin
Yeah, it
with,
comes
I
in red or
imagine.
gold.
No, it comes in black and black with 2 white racing stripes.
Exactly. They're going to sell through all the UAZ dealerships in the country. And it comes with a
Those are booming, right?
5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. No dealerships yet, so good luck with that. And they're going to make a pickup truck for you American pig dogs, and that's coming next.
So
I'll have a full review once UAZ writes me back. But now it's Bremash.
we were discussing how difficult it is to find technicians.
Non-Soviet Russia. Technician finds you.
Yeah, right.
In Soviet Russia, shotgun is eating utensil.
Yeah, it's they're coming. It's funny because I think we covered this a long time ago when they first conceptualized the idea of bringing Russian trucks to America. It is body on frame. You better believe it's going to have a primitive level of 4-wheel drive, so it's probably really good off road.
Yeah.
I'd imagine much like a Wrangler, it's going to ride like a total piece of shit on road.
And people are going
Because
to
if you ever Wrangler with 4-wheel drive on the road, you're just like, oh boy, this is
terrible.
this is real bad.
You'd be doing the Suka wave instead of the Jeep wave.
The old Suko wave.
Dude, we're going to get to wear our ski masks.
It's going to
and
come with a babushka.
We're going to be able to go to the corner store and all of our ski masks.
Dude, all I was saying is we got to slide into these guys' inboxes
And
we
see.
got to become like the UAZ reviewers for America.
Oh, my God.
I know dirt roads and stuff.
Slide in there.
And it's got
DMs
transfer
like
cases and shit all over the place. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
a big deal.
Really got to work to transfer that 156 horsepower.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you'd be shattering differentials.
Wherever you want it to go. It just, my God.
I mean, it's $26,000. It's probably pretty hardcore off-road. And it's.
I mean, we're making fun of it, but that's the thing. Is like, I don't
It's
know.
probably stamp steel. Nobody complains about an AK-47. Am I right? Great gun. Never goes wrong.
Fine piece of Russian engineering.
Yeah, rifle is fine.
The weird thing about the machine gun mounts is that they're actually pointed into the cab.
Yeah, exactly. It's for American pig dogs.
I don't understand why, but you know.
No, it's it should be wonderful.
Yeah.
So that's I don't actually think that's going to happen, but it's slow news week.
Let's see. I have a title here.
Ooh, a title.
GM survey asking Corvette C8 owners about electric sports cars. Just put it out there.
Response come back 100% no.
Let's see. Did they get into any of the responses?
The vet boys?
Why
They're
are they
asking the vet
asking
boys
them?
if they went electric?
No, I don't see it.
Why are they that's like a very aging demographic.
Yeah, that's a weird demographic.
Those guys are all
period.
buying their last sports cars. Maybe they
Hey.
should start asking Chevy Volt owners.
Yeah, they're like, hey guys, I know this is about to be your last car, but any plans on an electric car for the future?
Yeah,
And
how
they're
about
like,
your grandchildren? Would they like electric cars?
Browsing the forums, reactions ranged from owners embracing the future to those who wouldn't touch an EV with a 10-foot pole.
Wow, that's a heavy-hitting piece of journalism.
Let's while the
So
latter,
reactions were every possible reaction.
yeah, while the latter is no surprise, it's also interesting to see Corvette owners open to a plug-in.
Didn't we do
version.
that story years ago where you went to the car meet and asked some guy about it? And he was like,
asked, yeah.
I don't want one of them at all.
Yeah, it was actually interesting.
We
'cause
got all reactions,
there was
just
a
like
bunch,
these guys. They
yeah.
must have listened to our article.
there was a bunch.
all I'm saying is if I fought for our country and then came back home, the last thing I'd want to do is charge my car before I did the most American burnout I can think of.
It's true. It's true.
So there is potentially, or there isn't, a hybrid coming, dubbed the E-Ray. I think we talked about that before.
E-Ray?
The E-Ray.
The E-Ray?
Yep.
And that's a hybrid Vetsky?
Hybrid Vetsky.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
Love the E-Ray. That's
Is that like the Sting?
That's grabbing for something right there.
sounds like a bad band from California.
That's Sugar Ray.
Same.
So yeah, I don't know, they're just polling their people, it seems.
E-Ray.
It's polling their people. See if they're accepting of it.
Yeah.
Rumor
They're
has
just
it
pulling the people.
the C8 might be basically a test bed for future performance vehicles and technologies.
So you mean to tell me they're building cars with an eye towards the future?
Sounds like
Something's wrong at GM.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening.
Ran out of
You
drugs.
could be like Nissan and not change anything for the past 25
Yeah, just keep on
years.
sending it.
Just keep going.
The year ascend.
Yep.
2009, the year ascend for Nissan. Still going.
That thing. You want to talk about that thing?
Oh, man. Well, we already talked about a beautiful Russian conceptual vehicle. How about the most beautiful BMW concept in hours? The BMW XM Concept, which came out and was interesting to look at. So we're going to start with the good. It has 750 horsepower. Let's go to the bad.
Everything else.
It's crazy looking in a bad way. You know what's interesting about it? I don't mind. Is that a re-render of it? Because that looks better than in the pictures I've seen of it. That's not.
No, that's it.
That's a little bit different.
Those wheels are wrong. Click on this one, and then bring those up.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's horrific.
Yeah. So, anyways, the front of it, I don't even mind because I've been totally desensitized because the front of BMWs looks so bad.
No, that looks really bad.
Everybody's been saying it looks like, I don't know which is which, Timon or Pumbaa.
It's like they had to trade headlights for grill. They're like, listen, you can't have big grills and big headlights. You could have the smallest headlights humanly possible.
Perhaps the headlights just operate
You know that
so
grill
efficiently.
lights up.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
What if this whole ring around?
It
the
is.
It
grill
does.
was
It
a
is.
headlight?
It does.
It probably is.
I hate that.
Yeah, and as I said, I'm not even. This doesn't even bother me as much, but the side is very angular. Oh boy, you went to the back. And the back is real tough.
The back is.
Real tough.
I thought this was a reflection.
Yeah, the like diamond pattern of quad exhaust is really hard to deal with. The double rondelles up in the top right and left, as the M1 had, which is the only other car that was just like a full M car. It just doesn't. It works on the M1. It's
The back of this
tough
car
to
looks
deal
like
with.
Master Chief's helmet.
Yeah, it kind of does,
From
actually.
Halo.
The United States is going to be the main market for this. No surprise there.
Yeah, I mean, the side of it looks kind of tankish. I guess this top back quarter, it looks wide, but it's an SUV, so who gives a shit? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've done worse.
The top brass at M describes the PHEV SUV as being the pinnacle of expressive luxury.
The interior front looks like a beautiful old leather couch. Please go to the interior back, which looks like someone laid down a North Face jacket over the seats.
It's so bad.
Like, what
it is
the
so bad.
The back 100% looks like someone's like, let me just throw my jacket over the seats.
This looks like
I thought it was
like a blanket
Photoshopped.
someone hand you on Mars.
Dude, welcome to Mars. Dude,
That looks like a blanket that has numerous stains on it.
I saw the front and I was like, you know what? I might be able to save this. And then I saw the back. I was like, oh, nope, can't save this one.
Why? I don't understand. The front seats look like a fucking cowboy's house,
magnificent.
and the back seat looks like a clip it from Space Odyssey.
It looks like a Mars bordello in the back.
Front seats looks like you should just be smoking a Marlboro at all times.
And the back's got like an Iron Man thing in the middle.
Yeah, it was like they asked the car, "Hey, can you put the interior in the back seats?" It's like, "I can't do that, Dave."
It looks like
Best I
looks
can
like
do is a
Best I can
jacket.
do is future.
it looks like Iron Man's crotch.
What
What
the
is that?
fuck
Is
was
that the
that?
carpet?
Is that
That's the
suede?
carpet.
It's a welcome
That's a
mat.
carpet, son.
It's
That's
a
mildew.
welding mat
It's
on
actually-
the floor.
This is probably the M logo.
It looks like a
somehow.
shit stain.
It's actually mildew.
The front interior of the car is what you have to see. So hear me out. Probably looks great from in there. Until you look in the back seat, which is
The
just
front
some
of
fucking
this truck
acid trip.
looks like Pumbaa.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying.
It does?
Production is going to be kicking off at the end of 2022. Let's see. They're hoping the production version will break cover as early as next summer. Let's see. Too soon to say on cost.
I mean, it's going to be $100,000
Over $100,000. Yeah.
You know, the concept cars are supposed to be crazy design studies for the future, and this isn't exactly the car they're building.
Yeah.
It is a crazy design study. It's just like most of the crazy design studies, like, leave you with something you like, oh, I can't wait to see that as a real car. With this one, you're just like, I don't know why they're going to do this thing.
With this one, I'm just like, I hope they tone it down a lot.
I don't mind the dead side shot of it. It looks like a tank. It's just not like I guess they just don't give a fuck about brand image anymore. They're just like, let's do whatever we can.
Or certainly M cars. Like they're just
there's no. It's just the marketing department. The side of Pumbaa is actually quite attractive. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I try not to be a BMW apologist, and I can't be for this. I mean, this is pretty.
Yeah, there's not much helping that.
Like, look at the around the window line, but then it is for some reason
it
cuts into the body. It's just boy, it makes a big E though for e-tron. Oh, that's not theirs.
That's not theirs. Yeah, that's competition.
Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. It has 700 horsepower. It's probably gonna be fast.
Yeah.
That's like
It's probably like driving the internet.
that's literally like driving a steaming pile of shit and be like, well, I mean, it's fast, so
It's fucking fast.
I mean,
people
props to them for
drive
having
vets,
two different
you know what I mean?
interiors. I guess maybe NASA like ran out of some space shit, and they're like, "Listen, we'll buy that at a premium. We know what to do with it."
Listen, we got 8 rolls left
it
over
doesn't even
of
look-
satellite cover.
It doesn't even look that like
How is that comfortable if you're a head?
with the headrest up top.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
it's
what if
got
you're
a hole
short?
for
You
your
put
head.
your head in a fucking hole. Is it a massage table and you fold it down?
I don't know. There's no pictures of the trunk area. You know what I mean? What am I
Right.
thinking?
Yeah.
I can
Anyway,
fit
so
this-
the
fit the
BMW
planks in
XM
there.
comes with 2 glory holes in the back seat.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of
The,
displays and shit. I don't think this is it, though. I think this is just a concept. Yeah, it's a concept. So, but it's like they're doing the Ferrari thing now. The new BMW XM Concept is the most powerful M car ever built.
right.
Every 335 on the road has 750 horsepower now. You know what I mean?
Right.
For a short period of time.
Ugh.
What the fuck is that?
Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. With the front lit up. Oh,
Yeah. That's it. Just wrapped in tinfoil.
Yeah, front's lit up.
But try
We're
not
looking
to
at
let
one,
people read its
Like a
mind.
street shot of this baby.
Like a really ugly potato.
Yeah, so that's BMW XM.
So we're very hopeful for the future of
I mean, it really makes me appreciate the X5
BMW's M division.
and
How
the
about-
7.
how about the ceiling
how
in
about
this
that
thing,
back,
by the
though?
way?
Look at that headliner.
Is there a headliner? Where's the
Yeah,
headliner?
let me find the headliner. I'm glad he saw that.
There's some fucking green going on in this thing.
There's a lot of green in these
A lot of
photos.
lighting.
We're scrolling.
It's a bit of a
scrolling.
How many pictures?
Scrolling. Look at that.
Whoa! It's got polygons.
That's the thing.
Is that something on the image, or is that a randomly placed dome light?
It looks that one right there.
Yeah.
It looks like a randomly placed triangular shaped dome light on a sea of trapezoids on the ceiling.
Lots of trapezoids.
Why does every design cue have to be sharp nowadays? Everything's sharp. Just sharp.
What the fuck is going on
angled.
in this car? It's like a bad acid trip.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Whole
And we've already wasted more than enough time on that.
whole thing's a bit of a
horrific
fuck
thing.
show.
I don't have any more news.
Oh, that's good because I get plenty more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goody.
Boys, Porsche is increasing its paint-to-sample availability to more than 160 colors you can't afford. And also, they're offering a program called Exclusive Manufaktur. It's German, I don't know what it means. It's offering paint-to-sample plus, which will be even more colors.
Oh, boy. So
now paint to sample is available in every car in the Porsche
shut spread.
lineup, and it's between $11,430 and $12,800 extra.
But that's not the next tier.
They're not going to tell you what the next. You're not going to.
Right, that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
you got to really get in there. You got a GT car.
Mm-hmm.
My G, that's going to be $25,660 extra.
Wow.
Don't know how they can actually rationalize that, considering it's exactly the same size car.
Right.
Because it's the same car, but it's a little more than double if you want to paint to sample a GT car. But the way Porsche douches work, you'll make that money right back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all because they have a new color mixing bank at its Zuffenhausen plant. You'll love to see it.
You got to pay that thing off.
Yeah, they're going to do
Very
it.
expensive
They're going to do it
bank.
with one GT car. But yeah, I mean, it is actually cool that you can paint the sample any Porsche. You know, they had a Ruby Stone or Ruby Star. They were calling it Taycan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ticonderoga, whatever that fucking wagon thing is.
Yep.
And I mean, it's cool. I mean, there's 160 wild ass colors, and let's be honest. I mean, 160 is a pretty good amount to select from.
That's right. There's
It's
a
not
lot
like you're gonna be like, I wish it was 170. There's like
there's a
one
lot
of the 12
different,
shades of purple didn't work for me.
I
You
was
know,
gonna say a lot of different shades there.
so it's cool. I mean, just throw in a lease payment. What's it?
Right.
$100 more a month? Fuck it.
25K.
Let's
Add
go
that. Yeah,
for it.
you're fine.
Throw it
You're
in.
fine. It's it'll all work out in the end.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's cool. Hopefully we see more cool Porsches because of this. It's real expensive, but I mean, a lot of companies do that stuff, the paint to sample or the special wishes, or
Yeah.
I think those are both Porsche names, but BMW will do it too.
Yeah.
If you
I
get
know,
the
I was-
allocation. But now you don't need an allocation. You can just be like, okay, I want that painted that way.
Right.
Like,
right.
cool, 4 years you'll have your Porsche in that color. Not a problem.
Give you plenty of time to save it for that down payment.
Zuffenhausen all a little backed up right now.
Yeah. Yeah. They really were hit hard. Anything else for news? I
see Tim Connors with a hot take.
FS90, 1,000 metric horsepower hybrid, 50-mile range on EV mode. Is it really considered a hybrid when you can
Fuck's
barely?
metric horsepower?
I don't know what he means by that.
It's the FS90. I didn't think it had any hybrid. I thought they dumped most of the hybrid on that thing.
Well, it's an interesting thing because
they took it away. Like the Ferrari had all that hybrid craziness, and nobody gave a shit.
even that XM that we're just making fun of, it's a hybrid,
Yeah,
and it can go 30 miles on just electric.
yeah, same idea.
Right? And it's just like, okay,
I think the 15-mile range on EV mode exists because like there's some new what the fuck is it?
loophole to
There's a loophole in like London and stuff where if you have EV, you can drive it
That's where
in
you
the
can-
city.
right.
So I
right.
think that's why that exists. And I think it's a loophole hybrid. It's like how everybody tells you Porsches have back seats so that it's cheaper on the insurance. And it's not because
like
of that.
Corey
It's
mentioned
because there are
last-
very small people that need rides.
Corey mentioned last week, sort of like Aston Martin having to make the Signet to stay, you're almost gas guzzler tax. From the
Well, they also
manufacturer.
needed a car that runs consistently, so they have
Right, that's
Mercedes
true.
build them a Signet.
Just use that.
It's just like,
It's
no,
something to
look
get
at
by.
it. Went over the
We're
top.
a production car
Like,
company.
yeah, it's over the top.
We mass produce
The
these.
reliability is unbelievable on
Yeah,
these
you'll
things.
never guess how many miles.
As
they
a
go.
brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw that about the FS90. I saw news on the FS90, and it wasn't enough for me to give a shit. I mean, it's Ferrari's new supercar. It's the fastest Ferrari made. It's red.
I honestly I just don't pay attention
Bring
to
it up.
anything that Ferrari
Shooky,
does.
can you bring up the Ferrari FS90? It looks fucking awesome. But it's not really future-y. It's just good looking, which is weird. FS90. Yep. Scatale.
Yeah.
There she is. It just looks fucking cool. Looks like an NSX.
It does.
Sorry,
actually.
Ferrari.
The back looks really cool. I like the
looks
back.
just like an NSX.
I like the back a lot.
Oh, the back looks like there's a little Ferrari parked in it.
Yeah. Front, not so much. Wow, it really does look like an NSX, a new NSX.
I should put that on
Also a hybrid.
I should put that on my Instagram
that.
as a Ferrari FS90.
It's like damn near identical.
But the FS90 is cool looking. The back is cool. It looks like there's a little FS90 parked in it though,
Yeah.
which I like. You like to see.
Oh yeah, those like lats are like the air intake ducts on the side. This one makes it look more like a C8.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. You know what I
Viper.
mean?
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Is it even
So
the
I get-
FS90? Is that what it is, or was it just the F90? Now you get
I
me-
think it's
now
FS90.
you get me all fucked up.
I think that's what it is.
Was it F90? Yeah, it must be.
Well, that F90 brings up
That's
the same
F90.
shit.
San Francisco 90. Oh, there he is. There's our man. Right there.
Oh boy.
Hey, guys. Oh, the Sultan of Brunei, the F90. Right. That was a car they made only for him.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? This is for me now.
That's a bit
Fuck
different.
everybody else. Big shout to the Sultan.
Raise up. Any more news, or do you want to get into the tubes? I do have some tubes.
Toyota.
What about Toyota?
Yeah, what about Toyota, Shook?
They confirmed that they're working on a GR version of the Corolla that is coming here. I don't know if that's
We knew that.
Yeah, we said this last week.
Well,
Yeah.
they confirmed more things.
They confirm more things? What things?
What'd they confirm?
They confirmed it is a all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual transmission,
Okay.
and will have a more powerful version of the 257 horsepower, 1.6 liter, 3-cylinder engine.
Let's
So it's
fucking
gonna be
go.
More powerful.
More power, you say?
That's what it said. It
Are they
says
gonna
it
add
will
another
have
cylinder?
A more powerful.
It's going to be a 4-cylinder,
powerful
more
version.
powerful version?
And then somebody hinted at the fact that the rally version made like well over 300 something horsepower.
Yeah, that's probably prime for
And they
production.
also said that it will have bigger brakes.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Yaris GR?
And it's got a man pedal.
Yes.
Nice.
So they're just like speculating because what the Yaris makes is like 265 or something like that. So they're saying this might have closer to 375 horsepower, 330 foot-pounds.
There's no way it produces that much.
That'd be crazy. I hope you're right.
It's not going to produce more than the Supra.
That's the Yaris WRC special.
Yeah.
So they're saying it could be like somewhere in between them.
I don't think.
I bet it makes 285.
I was going to say, I don't think it breaks 300.
Most Volkswagens are make now.
Then it also
320?
notes that
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally do something.
Yeah, exactly. It's about goddamn time.
Jeez.
Get something for your
What else, Chuck? What else you got over
car.
there?
it notes to expect bigger disc brakes at each corner.
Shouts Terox brakes.
The
Sure,
14-inch front rotors are available on the GR Yaris. So they're saying
Is there anything that you've seen that says when it's going to be released? We'll actually get to see this thing.
Can Papa have one?
it doesn't say. I didn't even get to anywhere in this article that even hinted at
Anything like that.
anything like that.
Okay.
Just getting into a bunch of prices and stuff. We're trying to see where they're going to price point it to, but I guess it's all still speculation. I mean, like, they just confirmed that it's going to have a beefier motor,
Right.
which is cool.
Yeah.
6-speed all-wheel drive. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's
No, it's
something
gonna
to look
be-
forward to.
It's going to be a riot.
That's cool.
I'd love to know how many they plan on bringing here. 'Cause I'm
Unlimited.
sure it's going to be, I don't know, 5,000 of them or something. And everybody's going to fight for them, and they're going to fucking
No, it should make them unlimited.
hike them up. They
Just sell
should,
them all day.
just like Porsche does, and just
Yeah.
keep pumping them out. Those
Pump 'em
GT4,
out, baby.
what is it? GT4 RS.
Yeah.
Want to get into the YouTube?
Time for a video. I
Videos.
sure do.
Okay. trailer came out.
Living in.
Got me very excited.
Okay.
Grand Tour.
Oh yeah, that fucking.
The boys are going to France.
Yeah, that got it going for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite good. Whenever they drop the Du Chevaux from about 500 feet in the air.
Yeah, I think the new Grand Tour movie will be great. Well, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Comes out December 17th, so not too long from now.
Big shout to those guys.
Yep.
Hoonicorn versus the World is back.
Yep.
The Hoonicorn's a monster. It definitely has more than 1,400 horsepower, as Scotto alluded to, maybe on the interview or maybe just on the phone with us.
On the interview.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because it races a 4,000 horsepower fucking drag vet.
Drag C6 vet with a Hemi.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Yeah, it's rough. And yeah, it does real well.
It's wild how good it does.
Also, new driver.
Yep. Which is super cool. Did not see that coming.
Which is Ken Block's daughter.
Yep. 14 years old.
She's 14 years old. And it's totally fucking insane.
And she treed a professional driver.
Treed the shit out of that guy.
Both of these things obviously go head to head.
Yep.
The Corvette, dare I say, has traction issues.
It's hard to believe.
4,000 horsepower. What is it? 12-inch wide Sticky Mickeys.
Sticky Mickey's trying to run 500 feet though.
Yep. Yep.
Probably because at 1,000 feet he's going 300 miles an hour.
So, and they ran the first race.
Yes.
He won the first race. Or did she win the first race?
She won the first race. She treed the shit out of that guy.
Right. May have taken off a little bit early.
Yep.
But she won nonetheless. They go back now. They want to run 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a little shaky because we know at 1,000 feet that Corvette's now doing
miles an hour.
a lot faster. He was concerned, but dude's a champ.
Dude's a pro.
And just was like, yep, that's what we're doing. Let's do it.
Laid it on the table.
Up. So they do it again. That round, I believe he wins.
Oh, yeah.
By a pretty significant amount.
I didn't think it was as significant as
2 cars, 3 cars.
I think it was 2 or 3 cars.
Something like that. In comparison to the rest of the races.
Fair enough. You also have the dingus on the front, though.
The dingus on the front is quite hilarious.
Big cheat.
It's he said you're allowed up to like 44 inches or something like that.
Something, yeah. You
the
can have
dingus basically is
just
this metal phallic device that they mount to the front bumper to play kind of staging tactics.
Yeah, I don't get that at all, but it had dingus on it.
Because
love to see the dingus.
I think it trips the light.
Right, because
you get more of a head start before the time goes.
Because not everybody's front wheels are going to be the same in comparison to where bumpers are and that sort of stuff.
The dingus.
It's a good creation. It's almost like it's Corvette dick.
It is a Corvette dick. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
Nice to see. Yeah, it was really good. You should watch it.
Yeah, it's an awesome video. Definitely, clearly they brought a lot of fast cars this year.
Yes.
It was an enjoyable watch.
It was mucho enjoyable.
The fact that Homeboy throws a chute mid-race
for traction. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
It's just almost unfathomable. But it's super cool. There's another one coming out literally today, I believe. Or there's a spicy GTR, I believe, that's local, right? I think Shook said.
Here.
Yeah, he left, but
GTR.
I believe the GTR is from the New England region. So
love to see it.
Shouts. Good for that.
Big shouts
Look
to the
forward to that.
GTR.
What else do we have for videos?
Jonathan Ward, who runs Icon.
Mm-hmm.
They're the guys that take old trucks and cars and just redo them from the ground up to make them the most expensive cars on earth. But also some of the coolest redone stuff out there. He just put out a video doing a shop tour of his shop. Oh, Shook, you treat me too well. After it all.
Thanks, buddy.
It was really, really cool to watch, man. I mean, the dude's like the Wizard of Cars. He's just fucking doing crazy stuff. He's got this big long body Benz. He's like, it's probably the biggest build we've ever done. There's a blown LS9 going in. He's like,
Jesus.
They discoed it for the LTs, but I got this one, and it's just fucking awesome. So I mean, Jonathan Ward does an incredible job, and if I won the lottery, he'd get most of that money.
It would go directly to him.
Yeah, I just like he'll take an old long body Benz and give it 800 horsepower and make everything in it better than it was.
Right.
Like, re-engineer fucking everything. Like, that is not a body-on-frame car, but it is now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, like, the gauges look like normal, but they're all, like, space gauges.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy. The guy's crazy. And it's incredible that there's that many people that into cars with that much cash. But I know he built one of Rogan's LR or something.
I think
he makes a bunch of Broncos.
Is it Segura? I think he stopped doing Broncos for whatever reason.
Not according to that shop.
Okay.
Yeah, Broncos all over the goddamn place. He's got different lines, like different lines of construction. Like, this is where the Broncos are. This is where the Land Rovers are. This is where the random shit is.
Right. The production is actually set up that way.
Crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
The shop is awesome. It's totally worth walking through, and he's like a wizard.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way you can really explain the guy.
I'd love to see it.
He's a fucking wizard. And it's crazy because he owns the company, obviously. And every single car he walks by, it's like, oh, man, we're doing like a super groovy interior in this
So
thing.
he's
like,
into...
The paint on this thing is like, holy shit, this guy knows every part of every build.
That's what I was just going to ask, is it clearly shows he's super involved in each phase.
But I think you just drop off an old car and a dump truck full of money.
Yeah.
And when that runs out, they get more.
And it's like, can you bring another truck? Because we need it. Like, they're 3D printing, like this Benz, they 3D printed the whole cluster, the whole center console, and then they have the equipment to like vacuum wrap it back in the Mercedes stuff. And it's just like, so it can have a cup holder. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, they'll 3D metal print the window roller switches.
Right.
And just be like, yeah, I don't like the way they wore it. Look at the action on this. And you're just like, wow, this dude is fucking into it. Like, all the little details are crazy.
Literally just remanufactured.
He was doing one car. He's like, yeah, I'm just getting... They literally get a new 2500 HD and take an old Chevy truck and put it on the chassis. And he's like, yeah, it should be easy, but like, I need cylinder deactivation. I need parking cams. I can't skip anything that comes on the new one. Has to be in this.
Oh, wow.
So I'm getting through it. And you look inside and it's exactly... It's not like he just takes the dash out of the new one. It's
and pops
the old everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's not us taking a Mark III dashes, putting in a Mark II. It's like, well, I have to cut the shit out of it.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's him being like, it's going to look just like a 60s Ram.
Right.
Or it's going to look just like a 60s truck, but it's a 2500 HD now.
Right.
And he's like, and that's the cheapest thing he does. The other stuff is just basically, bring me your old truck. We'll put an LS9 in an Art Morrison chassis on it, and we'll replace every piece of hardware with space stuff.
Yeah.
The guy's a wizard. It's crazy. And I can't imagine a car gets out of there for less than $400,000. I just can't imagine there's any possible way.
That's a base model.
Yeah, I would think so.
Right. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, that was it. I didn't watch much else, honestly.
Besides the Ron Paul Liberty Report. Keep your eyes on Ron.
Let me make sure my history. Oh, we were watching some Can-Am stuff earlier with the boys.
Oh, man.
Very interested in some Can-Am fun someday, hopefully.
Blake just sent me the game-changing agility. Reserve the revolutionary GMC Hummer EV pickup with a available four-wheel steer.
Wow, Hummer EV pickup.
Which they're pushing ads for on Instagram. It's not desperation.
Right. Yeah, here we go.
Not desperation at all.
Any other videos? Shuck, you got any videos? Been watching anything?
I've been watching. I linked it in our revival little thingy.
Discord. Shouts to everybody on the Discord.
Yeah, like
show.
I wouldn't say like YouTube videos, but on Instagram I found a page of this dude and his dad who do a bunch of like machine shop stuff. It's Jamesian. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Jamsy Online, JAMSI Online, and they talk about like it's all kinds of crazy stuff like porting valve seats, valve jobs, decking heads, like. The production quality of the Instagram videos is actually pretty cool. They just talk tech.
Yep. Give you some intricate, like the one you sent me, they were recutting valve seats.
And he's talking about why. And like
right. And he was explaining why, like, this particular head, the video you're watching, and if you're kind of a keen eye, you're noticing that. As the drill is rotating, it's taking off more on one side. Well, that's because this was actually warped because of this other reason.
Yeah,
and
the
just,
valve seat was actually pressed in like a tiny bit off.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
the valve guide.
Yeah. Yeah, which threw the actual hole to be a bit oblonged, which this is correcting that. So that's why I was taking more medium off of one side versus the other. But yeah, no, I did enjoy watching that the other day.
I think that shit is so cool, and there's not much information about it because shops like that, I don't want to say it's like a gatekeeper thing, but like these guys have worked so hard over the generations to...
And it's not something you can easily convey.
Secret
Well,
sauce.
that's true too, but like these guys know tricks and tons of things to build a motor fast and things to look for, and it's not information that many people want to give out because without them,
Yeah.
we'd have Johnny Five slapping together motors in the back.
Well, I mean, the bad part is about that, it's a dying breed,
that too, yeah.
which is just like shouts to JPS14. That's why same thing with him. I've loved watching all of his explanations of what he's doing, walking us through whatever happened to said head, block, all that sort of stuff, what the plan is, the reaming of things, the seating of things, the tolerances of things. Like that shit is so valuable, and we're not,
Yeah, and what made me find this page was JP. I mean,
yeah.
because I love watching JP's videos, but like he's so busy.
Right, he can't dedicate.
He can't
it's
specifically dedicate
yeah.
hours to making.
And the
those
time he
videos.
does, it's very cool.
Right. But I was like, I need to find more pages. So
Yeah.
I've been just out there, and like this is the coolest one I found so far because they
Yeah.
explain it. It's like seems like a really nice shop. So,
I get that way with like welding stuff.
oh, dude, welding stuff is
There's
so
a
cool.
cool.
Oh, I saw some guy weld his own tool the other day.
Oh yeah,
Revival.
I think I saw that too on the revival.
The Revival YouTube.
he was in a pinch and needed to.
In a pinch. He needed
Yeah.
a 14 long.
Yeah, there was if you get bored, just look up NASCAR welding test.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I,
Got to make just a stainless steel box, but with very thin gauge, and it's all what is it, MIG weld?
You're looking at him.
Yeah.
Old
It's
Charlie Mig over here.
quite
Charlie Miggs and stuff.
quite wild.
Charlie Migs and things.
Yeah.
I've been trying to teach myself how to TIG with YouTube, and so far I've burned up 2 tips.
Which one's the TIG one? The hard one?
The very hard one.
Two-handed.
Not good at it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I can MIG weld with the best of them.
So
By the best
NASCAR's-
one, I mean acceptable amount of MIG welding.
In a 6-minute
TIG welding?
period, I melted my shifter.
It's TIG the aluminums.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I found out I have no idea how to set the machine up, electrocuted myself 3 times, and burnt up 2 tips. And then I said, okay, we're done.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's how you learn.
That
By
is how
quitting.
you, yeah. I
By
shocked
quitting
myself.
immediately.
For the first time, I went, ow. And then I lifted my arms off the table, and I put my arms...
Feels like she needs a little more voltage.
Yeah, I put my arms down on the table a tiny bit, and I shocked myself again. I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this bullshit.
Chris, do you weld much?
No, a little bit of MIG welding. That's it.
Okay.
Just
okay.
that.
Yeah.
To get by.
Throw the
it
throw the
stays together.
slag on there.
It stays
Right.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the king.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking glue gun for fucking metal.
You can always clean it up.
Yeah.
I'm
just
a
leave it.
king of cleaning it.
Yeah.
You know?
Little this, little that, little spray paint.
Yeah.
I enjoy how you spray painted
A
it.
little
to
seam
save it.
sealer. You know what I fucked up spray painting that? I usually spray paint it when it's hot and it insta dries. It's the coolest thing ever.
I call that powder coating.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Hit a little powder coat.
Any other videos?
No, that's all I know.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this button then.
It's time for
Main topic. Main topic. Chris,
It's fucking unbelievable.
Yes.
let's start all the way at the beginning, because I knew who you were after going to an RC car store
Yeah.
that had a track a long time ago with a handful of friends. I think that was like the first time I ever met you,
But we didn't know.
but we didn't really know each other. Right. I just kind of like, yeah, it was just kind of started the acquaintance, I guess.
It was weird because what you guys were talking about Volkswagen stuff, and I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Right.
What's going on?
Right. None. Yeah.
And that was before I even had my driver's license.
I was going to say that was
I had
early
no car.
on.
I had nothing.
But it's safe to say you've kind of grown up in the car industry forever.
Yeah, from day one.
Literally forever. Your family has owned Matty Imports. How long now?
For 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah,
Holy
since
shit.
81.
So yeah, truly, you've, I'm sure, walked around that place in diapers.
Yep.
Did what influenced you? I know you went to school to be a tech for auto. Was that something you were influenced on? Something you wanted to do just naturally?
It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah.
What I had to, what I was going to do, going to go work at a family business and start from there. And I liked cars. Obviously, grew up around them. Didn't think anything else made any sense. But
So, all right, you were in school, and when did you officially start working at Maddie?
week after I got my driver's license.
Okay.
And that was sweeping floors, taking out trash, working on some cars, learning.
When did you buy the Mark II?
Oh, before that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
before
can't.
I
I
bought
just
it,
couldn't
yeah.
remember. How old were you when you bought the Mark II?
16. Yeah.
Where-
16.
Where did it come from?
Got traded in at work from the original owner.
Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
oh man, so it was a GTI.
Mhm.
Started life as an 8-valve, not a 16
No,
valve.
16 valve. That was pretty much, I said I want a 16. Well, I wanted a 16 valve black GTI. Big bumper.
Yeah.
I got a red, small bumper, 16 valve. I was fine with that. And then from there on, red was the way for me.
So you didn't. How long was it before like you touched the car and started messing with it?
Day one.
Okay, so even before you went to school.
Well, I was a junior already in high school. Well, sophomore in high school already. So
Okay,
I was already
right, yeah, you
vocational.
old enough to
Yeah.
to start to begin tinkering.
Right.
Okay. Were there any plans? Did you at that time? Did you have any long term?
I really that first day I'm like, oh, man, I don't want a small bumper. Got a big bumper. Got big bumpers actually from my cousin from his car. Threw those on. Started with the Tectonics exhaust like everybody else would.
Yep.
And then just spiraled from there. Had a 2-liter at work I started tinkering with, and then had a 2-liter 16 valve built. Put that
Yep.
in and said, well, that's not good enough, and put a 180 in it 2 years later. That was in like 04.
Yep.
So
Yeah, because you have quite the history with this car. I think as it currently sits now, it has another 1.8T in it.
it's the same one from before.
Okay, so it's the original
thing.
one from
Yep.
before.
Yep.
Wow. So, and this is, let's kind of go back or start further back. It had the 1.8T swap, and then at some point you wanted to do the VR swap.
Yep. Went to a VR, then said, I was going to turbocharge it, but then I said, you know what? It's going to cost me less just to put the 180 back in
Yep.
and make power that I already know that's there.
Did you have a particular power goal in mind?
When I first did the swap when I was 20 years old, I said, 300 horse would be good. Made all that on the dyno. So I said, good enough.
Yep.
And I said, that was 2005?
Yep.
Something like that, yeah.
And obviously with this car, you had to do the floors.
Yeah.
There's been numerous things that you've done over the past. How long? What's the total ownership?
18 years.
Okay.
18, since I've been 16. Yeah,
Right.
35,
Just
yeah.
so you did the floors. I know you did the bay.
Couple times.
Pretty much everything, with the exception of laying down the paint, everything's done by you.
Right. Yeah. I don't have the patience for paint. No, not even a little bit. That's something I'll pay somebody to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't stop there, because now you also own another Mark II
I got 3 of them now. Yeah.
Jetta Coupe.
Well, one's Amanda's, my wife.
Yeah.
So, and then the other one I just picked up, which you know who that would belong to.
Oh yeah, I do.
So,
The Jetta Coupe,
right.
2-liter ABA.
No, it came with a 180 in it, but not finished.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
got rid of the 180 out of it. I'm going to put my VR6 in it. That was from the GTI.
Yep.
And get that going. So probably springtime start on that. It'll be quick. Couple weekends done running out the door.
With all this Volkswagen stuff and Mark IIs in particular, where the hell does a turbocharged LS-powered Buick
There
come
we go. Now we're in the meat of it.
Right, yeah. Came down to wanted to do something else. Definitely go faster for a lot less.
Yep.
And have more fun. And you just don't care. It works. You slap it together. It just works. You don't like worry if you're going to make it home.
No tinkering.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
you still worry because,
Yeah,
right.
I'm worried.
Right.
yeah, even today I was like, maybe I should bring it. And I said, it's cold. The thing breaks down on the highway. I'm screwed. And yeah, we'll hold off on that.
Difficult question. Which do you have more fun in?
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to do him like that.
No, truthfully, the colors. You just don't care.
Right, and
Get in
because
it,
of that, yeah.
It gets dings, scratches. It doesn't matter. You wipe the wheels down. You put some tire shine on it. That's all I like.
I was going to say it's different feels because
Right.
your Mark II GTI in particular, it's been a PVW car multiple times. It's a true show car.
Maybe that's why I don't enjoy it. don't want to take it out.
Because you're right.
afraid.
It
Now
just
can't
gives
get
you
parts for
right.
it as easy.
It's that right.
This other thing, who cares? You know,
right.
it breaks. Well, you know,
Get another truck motor
get another engine. There's one in the garage right now being built together right now. So
for
it's already there.
more power next
Yeah,
year.
this is just a small little 4.8. So
Yeah.
5.3 should be better. Make a
What did this particular the motors that is in the Buick right now? What did it make?
Nah, don't know.
Oh, you don't even know.
Nope,
Okay,
nope.
okay.
It seems good enough.
Just did a street tune.
It's good enough for now. For now,
And the one that you're building.
it's a 5.3 stock bottom end, gapped rings, valve springs, cam. Take my turbo, swap it over, and turn on the boost. So then should be able to mid-20s as far as pounds, no problem.
I learned the other day that people control their boost with CO2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know who you
Mind
do that
blowing.
too. Yeah. Isn't it crazy?
Blew my mind that setup.
Say what?
Oh boy, I'll show you some pictures. It's wild. It's
That like the air shift
Yeah.
on my booster kid?
in a way, yeah, yeah.
That was right. Big shout to Thai chicken and chili chip.
Shouts
Where's that camera?
shouts to give me old sponsorship.
The real McCoy.
The real
Thai
McCoy.
chili
Shouts
chicken.
to
Shouts to Chris Saunders.
Chris
Thanks
Saunders
for bringing these
coming
from the
in
UK.
straight from the straight from London.
Thai chili chicken.
No, all set thing.
Very weird.
Is there any particular? Are you looking for a power number next year, or just more fun?
You know what? 800 horse should be easy.
Okay.
And that'd be cool. That's good. It's gonna be useless anyway. So
Are you? Is it anything other than a fun machine? Like, are you going to race? Are you going to go?
I'd like to go to
Epping?
the track,
Okay.
and see what it does. You know, shooting a low 10-second time. Everybody's like, "That's no problem. Don't even worry about it. You probably do it now." I'm like, okay,
Right, because I mean, yeah, you get a little too wild.
right,
You're gonna get booted.
right. And there's no
Because it's not
cage in it.
caged.
That's the
Right.
goal.
That's the idea. But you know, I'll put a cage in it. Got to be safe.
Yeah.
You know, people at home say, "Got to be safe."
One and done. Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So tell us about your daily life at work. How is that going as a family owned and operated dealership these days? What's one of the biggest hurdles currently?
People getting in on time. Getting there on time and every day. Jeez,
Right.
That's a big thing. But no, most of our guys, they show up every day, which is good.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, biggest thing right now is for me, I work in parts, so getting parts every day, that's
Even right.
That's tough.
Parts coming from Germany still a struggle.
tough.
Just
It's a month for some stuff, and it's holding up. It could be holding up thousands of dollars.
due to transit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So not necessarily on the manufacturing side.
Some, but mostly it's it's 20 days. They say 20 business days to get us, whatever.
General stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
But the general stuff we can still get.
Have you seen it to be more of a pain in the ass on electrical components?
No, not really. It's
Okay.
It's a hit or miss.
Okay.
The weirdest part that you wouldn't think they would have, I can have next day. Something that is common. All of a sudden, well, geez, you're looking a week out, 2 weeks.
Right. Because it's a common failure
Right,
point.
exactly.
Can you
Yep.
get the bastards to throw it on a plane, speed it up a little bit?
Oh yeah, and they charge you a lot more if you want to do that,
But they will, right?
and then they won't guarantee it anyway. So it's
yeah, they
it's
don't
not even worth
guarantee
it.
anything anymore.
Yeah, sort of
Yeah,
like
so it's like
UPS and
you pay
FedEx.
20% on it, and it's like, oh yeah, we might get it to you
Yeah.
in 7 days,
Yeah.
8 days, 10 days. Oh, I should have waited. It still showed up in 20
Jesus.
How has the inventory issues
for cars and
For
stuff.
cars
oh,
as
it's
well.
it's awful. We got nothing.
really?
We have no cars. We have, I think, what do we say, 4 Audis on the lot right now.
Oh my god!
That's
And the
it.
rest is just pre-owned.
Pre-owned, and we got like 10 Volkswagens, I think, or something like that.
Yep.
So it's crazy. It's a crazy world.
What are they telling you as far as inventory and stuff like that?
For me, what, for us or just in general?
Just
For-
in general, like yeah, for you guys in particular,
they're
as far
saying
as ordering
they're
stuff.
saying this time next year.
Okay, so
Or
it's still
like
that
maybe get back to somewhat normal.
a full lot, if you
Right.
will, or right, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I'm curious
enough.
to see what happens with the pricing on everything. What's going to happen now?
I'll
they're not
pop
sure.
up.
Yeah, or tanks. One or the other. It's going to do one or two things,
Right.
and then everybody's going to say, "Oh crap! I bought a car when I shouldn't have." And
Right.
now I'm upside
Do you
down.
feel, and this is kind of a question for the room, I guess, like, is it going to be like 2008 house crisis for cars, or could it be, where suddenly, oh shit, I paid $60,000, and now this
Are we
car's
subprime in these fucking things?
right. Now this car's valued at $29,000.
and you want to get rid of it because
Oh,
most
like-
people 3-4 years they don't even have them paid off.
Or like used guys? Or,
or
just
not
on
even
everything?
just on everything.
You pay dealer markups and shit on it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
For instance,
Right now, I don't get people that are like, yeah, I'm going to buy a new car right now. Like, dude, just hold on to your car for a year.
right.
Like, you're going to get fucking destroyed. I get that people need to, But most of the people I talk to don't need to get a new car. They're just like, yeah, I want to get this. Like, we'll get it next year. But it's like, you're going to get fucking railed on it. What's up, Shooky?
Well, that's, I was kind of in the same position where I felt like my hand was forced.
Yeah.
My car was about to explode. I'm like,
but yours is different. You're not buying a $70,000 brand new car. You bought a
older
average used car.
Well, the thing was, when I went to go look for an average car to finance, there was nothing that I wanted to be found.
Right.
So you kind of have to. But what I was going to say is there such thing as overpopulation for cars? Like,
you mean
are they making
demand
more
backs off?
than are being depleted? Like, how many cars a day are being destroyed versus being created?
Well, currently, right now, not enough are being created at a fast enough pace because of the chip shortage.
It's 2x4s all over again.
Right, exactly, exactly.
No, you're right, though, because they could. I know they're gearing up and they're pushing out a bunch of cars for next year, but it's very possible that people will be like, fuck this, I'm just going to wait.
Right.
And then next year, you're going to have this buyer's market where it's going to be
Fingers
terrible
crossed.
for dealerships. It's going to be,
sell,
holy
get 'em out
shit,
the door now.
we get so many cars, let's bring back deals, let's bring back promotions.
It's going to be like a rubber band effect.
Right.
Because I don't think the industry can work fast enough to make up for it.
Right.
What's crazy, though, is like, how is there such a large demand all of a sudden? Or did the demand never go away in the fact that shortages and shipping and all that shit put such a big rubber band
that's what it is.
slow down?
Demand didn't go away, but shortages did.
Exactly.
So
Just
the
Supply and
just
demand.
grew. That's still crazy to me that literally that many people are trying to buy a car brand new right now, that there's a literal lack of
There always are,
supplies.
though.
literal
Yeah.
bidding wars on
And that's
brand
what
new
people
cars.
are saying. Well, I went there. I wanted the deal on it. I told them $500 difference. They're not going to take it. They're just going to wait for the next guy to show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're
Right,
Like, I
there's-
don't need your deal today because tomorrow the car's gone.
Countless
Beauty
times,
of the
Or
free
what I want for
market.
it.
Yeah.
countless times I've heard friends or listeners or whatever going to buy a brand new truck or something and just like, I'm not going to pay that. And the guy's like,
Somebody will.
don't worry, because somebody will.
And it'll be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, and it is.
The problem is when the supply outpaces demand,
Right.
that guy, it's going to take the guy 3 months to figure it out, and he's going to turn away a bunch of shit. You got to watch that.
Yeah.
At first,
It'll be gradual, but it's going to happen.
It's going to happen when it falls out. It's going to fall out.
Someone's going to have like a Jeep dealer full of 2022 models. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
why can't I move any of these things? Like,
Right.
I can get them from anywhere now.
Right.
Right. I firsthand, when I went to go, I actually looked at a Type R at a Honda dealership that I won't name, and
You can name them.
I was like, I want it. I will literally sign up. I'll do the paperwork today. And he was like, all right, well, it's $56,000. I was like, who is doing that? And he was like, oh, we'll definitely sell it there. It's no problem. And literally, I bought a car that day. I bought an SI for a normal price. And the next day I came in, he was like, yeah, it's sold. Didn't even hit the lot yet. Somebody bought it.
Yeah.
People are idiots.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Have you guys seen any of the new stuff yet? GTIs?
Not yet. I think GTIs are on their way.
Yeah. We've seen some trucks recently.
Right. Yeah, we got new Tiguan. You saw. I
Yep.
had one of those. That's pretty cool. I
Yep.
like it. No, nothing really. No.
Have you anything on the Audi side? I think you said the GT and stuff like
I
that.
think we had one or two, and they were here today, gone tomorrow. It was
Right, just
insane.
instantly.
And I didn't think the price was what it was going to be. $130,000 for a good one. We'll say,
Right.
for where we live and everything like that. And I was like, oh, somebody came in. Yep. Okay. Take it.
Instantly gone, which is pretty wild.
Which you think a new car like that? How long would something like that a couple of years ago sit on the lot?
Right.
Before somebody goes, yeah, I want one of those.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. The fact that it just in and out.
Yeah.
What's that,
there's-
the e-tron GT thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool looking car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that they put on the commercials and stuff, really nice. And then the one you see, well, like what we got was like, oh, it's nice, but it's you really want to see-
130Ks.
Yeah, and that's for that one. And the other ones are
Serious bucks.
big dollars. Yeah.
No shit.
How is Volkswagen's relationship with you guys and markups in particular?
I couldn't tell you. I don't really
They
do
just
much. I don't really do much in sales.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
playing from the airbag parts and service. That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Has it slowed down in the repair and just maintenance department?
No, it's insane.
Okay.
For a good year and a half, it's been not enough time in the day and not enough people.
Which kind of is a reflection of the current
People keeping their cars now,
right
and they're fixing them.
supply. Yeah, instead of you know what, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm going to trade it in.
Mhm.
Well, no, I am going to do that because
Yeah.
there's nothing to trade in for.
Right. Right, exactly. And you know, most people are pretty good right now. You know, customers are pretty understanding that
Yeah.
hey, things take longer.
Right.
No.
I was just gonna say, not only
If things were like 5 years ago, and it's like, what do you mean my car's not done? It's been 2 weeks or this and that. Well, I can't get parts. Now they're like, no, I know what you're talking about.
it at least, I mean, you're not fucking lying.
Yeah,
like,
hey,
it's just you
can't
can't
get
help.
it. Yeah, you can't get. You want to order something online right now, it's not going to show up even at your house. So you got to kind of say, oh yeah, that's
Right.
normal.
Right. Where are you personally with the new stuff? I know, short of the Tiguan, which I kind of understand that. I think the newest car you had previously was the Mark IV.
Oh yeah, that was a long time.
That was
09. I had a 20th.
I was going to say
For
pushing 10
for
years,
like 8 months.
over 10
I had it
years
for like
ago.
8 months, and that was good enough for me, I guess.
And so the new stuff still just doesn't.
yeah, it's not. No, yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Not the same for me.
Doesn't
I
do
have
anything
something
for you.
old. Play around with that.
Yep.
I know it easier. You don't need computers. You don't need scan tools. You don't need any of that stuff. You can get in there and still do stuff.
What is your favorite part about Mark IIs?
I don't know. Maybe being born around that time and seeing them when they were new and everything like that. Maybe just that.
It's just always
Yeah,
been.
because you figure I've had a couple Mark 1s. Yeah, cool, neat.
Yep.
Yeah, but just not for me.
That's what I mean. It's always been.
Yeah.
Short of the Buick,
Yeah.
it's been Mark IIs. Is there anything? You have another Jetta project.
Mhm.
What is there a dream car?
Well, you already know that.
Mark III.
Oh Jesus,
You
yes, I
already know
do.
that.
I
I've got
forgot.
5 more years until I can buy one. So that's that. Yeah. Which is weird because why a Mopar?
Right. He's talking about a General Lee.
Yeah.
You going General Lee?
He obsessed.
Yeah. Since
You got one, like, you know the one?
I don't know the one. There's companies that actually make them. I found and everything like that, and they're reasonably priced for them done. You just drive there, get
Like
it.
a classic General Lee.
Oh yeah, 69. Yeah.
It's the fucking play. Yeah, I get that.
Is there anything on the European side?
Yeah, Mark III's, baby. Everybody knows. Big upgrade.
No.
I was,
No.
No, I know.
So
I get it.
that's
Nobody
the thing.
wants
Is like nothing's tickled his face. I truly mean, like, the Mark IV is the only thing, or the last thing,
Right.
somewhat new at the time, that you had any interest in. And it's hilarious because, like, nothing on
IIs
the
are
Audi
cool.
side.
I get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For
I'm
sure.
not even a Volkswagen guy. I think Mark IIs are cool as hell.
And
Mark 1's crap. We got one up there. Crap. No, I like Mark 1s too, but Mark 2s, I just like them too. My mom had one, so makes sense.
And I like anything. Doesn't really matter.
Right,
Any truck
right.
stuff, and
Cut.
it's just cool.
Yeah.
Like anything that's cool out there, whatever you can hack up and stuff like that, and make it neat, cool. I'm good with it. I
I'm gonna
like it.
put you on the spot. Favorite motor? 1.8T or VR?
Oh, just those two. Oh,
No.
180 obviously, but the
All
VR6
motors.
sound.
Is there one? Is
I've had both. I mean, it's
if
tough
you
to
had
say.
to toss everything else out, you build another Mark II.
Oh, it'd still be a 180.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty simple. Yeah,
What turbo are you running on the Mark II 1.8T?
just an old T3, T4.
It's a classic.
15 years old or something like that. Never had an issue. It's seen 30 pounds. It's good. It does its thing.
It's great to hear how simplistic you keep things.
It works.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to go over the top, spend a bunch of money.
And truly, like, there's nothing you'd even want to do to the GTI.
You figure that engine's a bone stock Passat engine with just a manifold and a turbo.
Yeah.
Injectors and software. I mean, that's it.
Right. Just yeah. And that's it. You're content with that, and just instead move on to another project.
Yeah, other stuff. Why not, right? Get some
Yeah.
more. Add some more stuff.
Are you having, or are you trying to bring the kiddos into?
If they show interest,
Yep.
they'll go out in the garage, play, mess around and stuff like that. You know, CJ thinks that the Cutlass is, you know, his car. That's my car. It's the race car.
He enjoys going for rides.
I mean, up and down the street, yeah.
Yeah.
Picked up at the school bus and stuff like that. No plates on it. You know, he thinks it's cool.
What is your favorite burnout you've ever done?
I don't know. Well, the one in front of you, hold on. That was still
That was
still pretty good. That was in the truck.
that was
And then I don't know.
that was a burnout. That's an unforgettable burnout.
And it was there. It's probably still there.
Most likely. it was
It was a talked up.
A-
it won't do it. You
a
won't
night
do it.
after a party. Then
Toby opened his mouth.
Yeah, Toby is the reason this
Sounds
all
correct.
happened.
Yeah.
Everybody was heading back to my apartment or whatever, and kind of closing up for the night. And I think Toby said, "No, you won't do a burnout."
Oh, this thing doesn't do burnouts. I
That's
remember
it.
you going, dude, stop.
Don't
He's
do
going
it.
to. He's going to.
Right,
And it's just like, yeah.
because it was, 2:30 in the morning
Perfect time for a burnout.
on South Beach Street in the middle of Fall River with apartments
season.
everywhere.
Yep.
and,
I woke up everybody, I'm sure.
and Chris proceeds to just leave what I refer to as a John Force style burnout
Love it.
in the middle of the street, 20, 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Going down the street, right between all the cars.
At the very least, in his gigantic diesel truck at the time.
Yeah, those are good days.
Is there another platform you'd ever be interested in building besides like dream car,
Right.
stuff like that? Like in the Mark I realm. I mean, I'm sorry, in the Volkswagen
Oh,
realm.
I mean, maybe an air cooled at some point, maybe.
Really? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Try something.
Alert the peen handlers.
Try
Yeah.
something.
So what's next for the dealership? Anything? Just obviously continue.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just
And
see what-
just everybody's good there and
yeah.
kind of
Everybody's good.
the future of,
Mom's still young, so, and Uncle Jay's getting older, but I mean, we're still there every day.
still. Yeah.
Every day.
Shouts to your mom.
What's that?
I said shouts to your mom.
Yeah, I give her a hard time every day. And if anything, when she walks through the door, I try to piss her off first thing in the morning.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, try to. Sometimes it works.
What's your favorite part about just working there?
You know what? Even the guys I work with in parts, been there forever. We know each other.
I was going to say there has been a lot of people who've been there
You know,
forever.
We know everybody.
Accounting department.
Yep.
Like I remember some of the people there
Yep.
that are still there.
Yep.
Aaron's still in the shop.
No, Aaron's not there anymore. He left about 2 weeks ago.
Oh Jesus.
Trying something new.
Oh man.
Hopefully it works for him.
Different. Still in the same
Yep.
realm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Wanted to try something and thought it would be good for him.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hope the best.
Yeah. Yeah. You've had. I'm sure that place, and you can tell a lot of different stories because of where it is in particular. Like it's in Fall River and it's on the Ave.
It's on the Ave.
Which is just
If you know, you know.
a place, right? I actually want to kind of do a story on on that someday, but yeah, it's quite the place.
It used to be really cool, and then it got really cool again. When I was a kid, I remember being 10 years old, sitting there at night and stuff, waiting to get the place locked up with my mom and
yeah,
seeing cool cars drive by. It was like, wow, this
yeah,
is cool.
this is. Did you didn't work there when it was a Porsche dealership, right?
No, that was just shortly after. That was, I think, 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years before me.
Okay,
No.
because it still boggles my mind that there was an actual Porsche dealership in Fall River,
Dude,
Massachusetts.
my dad bought his Boxer from there.
Did he really?
Yeah. And first year Boxer? 97, 98?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I remember going there
Oh wow!
and looking at it when it first showed up.
Yeah,
It's pretty wild.
it's just
Yeah, and I think the dealer, you sold that license or something.
Yeah, I think Warwick got it and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
and that
which-
was like a couple years after that, I think.
yeah, because they got you by your balls. I mean,
Turns out-
Porsche and Fall River.
right. No, it's just
Yeah, it turns out the other guy has all the money in the world to
Yeah.
just spend on that crap.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, we had good customers back in the day from when I can remember, and we used to have cool cars. I mean, being a kid sitting in the showroom, sitting in 911 turbos.
right.
That's sick.
In 96, back in 96, you look at it, it's like, oh, that car's $113,000. And,
Right.
and Fall River sitting there brand new.
Sick.
And I'm sitting in it playing with it.
Do you have you got a bunch of cool stuff saved from there, right?
Yeah, I got that Farfanugan sign,
Yeah.
the big neon one and stuff like that we had to repair a couple times because it, got broken a couple times
Yep.
and stuff like that. But it hung up in my basement, lights up. It's pretty cool.
Actually, that's true too. Like where your dealership is, you've unfortunately, I know, like because it's on the Ave, there were sprees of robbing wheels.
Yep. That was back. Not so much. It's been a long time.
It's
big
been a
thing was
while.
we had HIDs. Somebody years ago hopped the fence, broke a bunch of HID stuff out, and I don't think what they took even was enough to make it work. So it's like you just destroyed a bunch of people's crap. And
Right, for no,
Yeah.
with nothing to gain.
yeah, nothing. You did nothing but piss everybody else off that needs to now go fix this issue.
Yeah. You still enjoy plowing a lot.
It's getting old. It's getting old. 3, 4 in the morning, it's getting old. But,
So we'll get into, I think we have a handful of questions that obviously we can answer, but then there are some geared towards you as well. So please feel free to chime in. I'll do my best to decipher who these are for. Let's start from the bottom. Spanish English.
Spanish English.
What is one of your favorite memories throughout ownership of your Mark II? Oh, that's a good one.
What was the question again? I kind of zoned out.
What is what is one of your favorite memories throughout the ownership of your Mark II?
You know what? Just I think meeting people.
Yeah.
It's great. You know, I mean, I've met a lot of friends. A lot of them I still hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of how it started.
Right. That's it all, again, just like a lot of things stemming around the car and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that community.
Yeah, exactly.
MK1TT, how many buffets will
MK1TT.
Corey go to?
When he's out there, judging by his text messages, not a lot.
many. Not many. He's not.
But if he was out there as not in the scenario he's in now, he'd hit a lot of buffets.
Yeah. Yeah. Little
That's
Corey,
a man interested in buffets.
little Corey update, and we'll save this for next week when he's back and probably some GoPro footage. But he sent his text message yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and it basically read, "Boys, quick update. I was informed on the plane that we got to go meet in a Walmart parking lot to pick up the motor for the car."
Yeah. You love to see that.
And that's the way the
That's once they
trip is
close
started.
once they close the doors of the plane, you get that news.
we're gonna have to install this thing. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, we'll get some more updates on that. Never finishing projects.
Never finishing
With the
project.
rise in gas prices, have you thought about revisiting your hypermiling techniques? Shouts to you, sir. I actually thought about that episode the other day because it was hilarious, and we probably should, just maybe we should revisit. Now seems like a good time for hypermiling.
The interesting thing is my CRV, which is K Series, 2004, gets the same gas mileage as my X3M. But it takes cheaper gas. But definitely not worth it at all.
So,
Definitely not for the mileage.
yeah.
I mean, you think about 2004, we weren't exactly knocking it out of the park with gas mileage at that point.
No.
Now everything gets like 30 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
Maybe it's about 20, 21.
It's improved. It's improved.
Yeah, it's going up a lot.
Let's see. Kevin401.
Kevin 401.
How many times will Corey pee his pants during the race in Vegas?
Multiple times, probably on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
He's going to purposely pee his pants.
right, at least once.
I feel like he's been psyching himself up for it, so he's just gonna be like, "Fuck it," and
Yeah.
just do it.
He's
Yeah.
just ripping
As
energy
soon as he
drinks.
sits in the car, like at the
Hey,
start
before
line, he's
the
like,
start-
we're getting this out of the way.
Let me do this. Let's see. Alex Tavares 3.
Tavares 3.
Do you miss the VR6 in the Mark II?
No.
I mean, you got it.
Hard no.
Yeah, no.
You can use it elsewhere.
Right.
The Dan, please,
The damn please.
just writes ketchup ?
Gross.
Yeah, ketchup is
Hate
gross.
it.
Oh, I'm glad
Worst
you're
thing.
down with it.
Worst
You're
thing.
not down with ketchup.
Oh, I
Ketchup
hate it.
sucks.
Yeah, everybody will agree with that with me. I hate
Yeah,
it. I hate
ketchup's
it.
the
Everybody
worst.
knows I hate it.
What's your favorite food?
Well, food or snacks?
Snacks.
All right, goldfish. Everybody knows that. Goldfish and Pepsi.
What
Goldfish is
flavor
solid.
goldfish?
Just
OG?
cheddar. Cheddar.
Your cheddar?
Yeah, not extra blast, not the Mickey Mouse ones, not
How
the,
about an original, just plain?
Yeah.
Big fan of the pretzel ones,
Yeah.
which are pretty much just pretzels, but
Yeah.
Yeah, they are definitely pretzels. But
Goldfish.
they are
Nice move.
they are fish shaped and not flavored. That'd be weird.
Yeah, exactly.
fish flavored pretzel chips.
Goldfish and Pepsi were served at your wedding.
Yes, they were. Remember? Yeah.
Shouts to that.
Magnificent.
Dirty Mark 2 just writes, "Why
Dirty
is
Mark
Chris
2.
so handsome?" Ungluck also writes, "Sexy man."
Wow.
Life has many mysteries.
Yeah, it just happens to some of us.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
Ronan _age 21.
Ronan H.
Shouts to
21.
Ronan. Hope to see you soon, buddy. Top 5 places to eat / drink chains in the States, and top 5 to avoid
Where's he going?
in the States. Yeah, good question, because it is relative to.
If you're looking to eat fast food, I mean, there's In-N-Out, which I think is good. Shake Shack, which is good. Chick-fil-A, which is
I
good.
think he's going to be in this.
Taco Bell, which is the king.
In my number 1 spot's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell just it always gets it
Always
done.
delivers.
Always delivers.
Yeah.
If it's
That's
made
4.
correctly,
Yeah.
Taco Bell wins.
Where you go to Taco Bell's is not making it correctly? Right up to
Sometimes,
corporate.
Slap the beef, slap the cheese, you're good.
Yeah,
yeah,
boom,
as long as
slap
they
it.
slap on the beef, because sometimes you get like a quesarito or like whatever, and they put like 2 little granules of fucking ground beef.
Hate
I wanna,
to see that.
I want to smash her face. But
Should.
if it's not made correctly, Wendy's. Nothing beats that Dave's double.
Oh, I don't fuck with Wendy's.
Really?
Wendy's is heavy.
It is
Yeah, I don't
heavy.
fuck
But
with that.
Dave's double. Oh, that Asiago chicken ranch. Oh, daddy.
All right.
Okay, and then to avoid fucking Circle K, like the plague, because I always get scammed.
Fuck Circle K. They have fucking Arizona iced tea cans there that are literally marked with their brand, and they're $1.69.
Yeah, exactly. They get them pumped up, which is total bullshit.
They
Fuck
should be
Circle
burned
K,
on a
you're right.
steak for that.
I generally tend to avoid Applebee's.
Applebee's, Grizzlebee's, yeah, you gotta stay out of there.
Yeah, yeah.
What else is there that's terrible? Well, what else can we slander on this podcast?
I'm going to be honest. I don't go out much.
Yeah.
For sit-down joints? You're talking like chain sit-down
Yeah,
joints?
chain like,
Or fast
Fridays or Olive Garden. Shouts to Olive Garden.
Weaker men would tell you to avoid Taco Bell, but that's not true.
Yeah, but they don't have
Yeah.
the iron stomach.
You need the iron stomach.
Shouts to Olive Garden for the
I don't know,
96
Chili's-
breadsticks.
Seeing how you weren't raised in the States, it's probably going to destroy you. but
Rather
you
go
Chili's
to
is
have it.
good. I like Chili's.
I
Sometimes.
stay out of Chili's.
I used to hate
Outback,
Friendly's.
I hit Outback. I fuck with Outback hard.
See, Outback,
Outback
that
is
awesome
better.
blossom,
It's not.
it's not very
it's a
awesome.
bloomin' onion, buddy.
I think
Oh, is it?
Awesome Blossom's the
Longhorn-
fucking
that Chili's?
bullshit. The other one, yeah.
Okay.
based
Bloomin'
off
onion.
pure smell, Longhorn, I think, takes the cake.
Longhorn's good.
Longhorn, that's the one with the cinnamon butter.
It's the place with the Longhorn.
No, that's Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse
Roadhouse.
cinnamon butter.
Texas Roadhouse doesn't hit anymore. It used to be really good, and now it's. I had like this.
I haven't been there
shrimp
in a
dish,
decade.
and they literally it was supposed to be like peppered shrimp, and they
But you
covered
get
it in
shrimp
sauce.
at Texas Roadhouse.
What's wrong with you? You got
It's
to
a
pick from the
grill
cooler.
joint. It's a grill joint. They're supposed
No.
to grill.
No,
things.
it's
steaks.
fucking beef. It's
yeah, but
cow.
the steak wasn't good either. They're
Dude,
like,
have
oh,
you ever
this is
seen Roadhouse? The
Seriously.
movie that restaurant's based on?
The name's Dalton.
yeah.
Fuck
yeah, you
with it.
never seen where the guys are like, yeah, I'll have like a 2-ounce ribeye, and they bring a scale to the table and weigh the ribeye, and it's not even close to 2 pounds.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You've never
that's a
seen
meme
this?
on the internet.
I'll find it.
What are you
It's
talking
real.
about?
I sent it a while ago.
It's a 2-pound ribeye?
Like you order a 16-ounce steak or something.
They hit you with that pre-grill weight, though. Once you grill it up, you grill
Yeah,
off
but
some
like
of that
we're talking
grizz.
like half
Get out of here.
the ounces.
Hate to hear it. And
Yeah.
that's at the Roadhouse?
Yeah,
Man, Roadhouse used to hit. I haven't been to Roadhouse in a long
I
time.
haven't been forever.
I've been Outback recently. It hit pretty hard.
All I know,
Noah and I went. It was romantic.
shouts Taco Bell.
it was romantic.
Ronan_H21 again just writes, Die Hard is the only real Christmas movie. Fight me. I couldn't agree more.
No, you're correct. You're absolutely correct.
The Jackalope 89. What's the
Jackalope-
worst car you've ever driven?
Oh, wow. Worst car I've ever driven.
Owned or just direct?
I think just driven in general. No, actually, that wasn't even.
That's
I didn't
fucking
mind
tough.
driving that. I would have to say my mom's OG Mark 1 purple neon.
That's a
bad.
pretty horrible decision.
Automatic, cloth seats, base of the base. Wasn't fun.
The biggest letdown ever was one of my friends went against all my wishes and bought an Acura TL Type S back in the day.
Yeah.
And I drove that thing and it was just like, this thing's fucking horrible. This is a terrible car.
What, the real long boy one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like zero driving feel, not fast,
Yeah.
front wheel drive. It was the worst.
The worst.
It was a letdown because I expected it to be pretty fucking cool. I drove my, after my grandfather passed away, I drove his Alante, in an Alante Cadillac.
Yeah.
With the fucking Volkswagen V8 up front,
Yeah.
the one that North Star that they transferred because it was front drive. And I didn't realize it was front wheel drive till my second attempt trying to like spin it around something. I was like, wait, is this fucking thing front wheel drive? Jesus.
Why is this thing purposely
This thing's terrible.
pulling me into a curb?
But the interior gets points. It was red and the whole dash was like from
In plush.
outer space. Yeah.
And very plush. Let's see. Del Boner
Del Boner.
just writes, favorite Migos song to listen to while working on the Mark II?
I don't even know any of the names of the song, but I know they're funny whenever you listen to them.
There we go.
What was that dude that you used to put on in the garage?
Shaggy.
No.
David
That was after
Hasselhoff.
everybody left.
The dude who sang about cocaine and crack all the time.
Oh, that was because of you. Stitches.
Stitches.
That
That's
was
what
it.
his
That
name
was
is.
it.
Stitches.
There you
Shouts to
go.
Stitches. The Gus Bus just writes, how
Gus
big
Bus.
is it? VW Hathaway.
It's pretty wonderful.
VW Hathaway 13 just writes,
VW
"Did you
Hathaway.
boys supply enough Coors Light?" No, he's
No.
been drinking water tonight.
It's a weeknight.
Crossman S475 just writes, "If you were a potato, how would you want to be cooked?"
Mashed. No, twice baked.
I like baked potatoes.
I'd probably go scalloped.
Scalloped is good.
Scalloped.
Solid choice.
I'm gonna go loaded baked potato.
Wow. Loaded.
Yeah. Jojo Mark II.
Jojo Mark II.
Is there anything Chris Reis can't do a burnout in?
No, there's not.
Anything. Anything with wheels.
Kylie YO. Why is he such a
Kylie O.
baguette?
Oh, she's ugly.
You heard it here first.
Beefy Clutch writes, "Are heading wipers cool?
Are what?
Heading wipers cool? I don't know what heading wipers are.
Heading wipers?
Yeah, are
Headlight
heading
wipers?
wipers?
Headlight like the old.
Maybe
Headlight
means
wipers?
maybe it means headlight wipers.
What else could he mean?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not Googling that.
They're cool, but useless.
I'll Google it.
Subtle Mercury. We haven't done one of these in a while. Fuck, marry, kill. Beatles, Stones, Grateful Dead.
He means
Kill 'em all.
headlight wipers, and they are cool.
Okay. Headlight
Beatles,
wipers are cool.
Stones,
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead.
Absolutely kill the Grateful
Kill
Dead
Grateful
a million
Dead, 'cause
times
I'm not
over.
a fucking hippie.
I kill them all.
I got friends I love them.
Stones have some good.
Yeah, I'd marry the Beatles because they're just the best, and the Stones. Yeah, you fuck with a song or two, but
Yeah.
they stink.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with that.
My wife loves the Stones, and I make fun of her all the time. You know the Beatles wrote their first hit, wrote the Stones' first hit. They
Oh,
wrote
really?
The song, yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah. Fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's
Beatles,
crazy
baby.
because I don't think the Beatles have ever wrote a good anything. I'd line them
You're
all
so wrong.
up.
The
If I
Long
only
and
get
Winding Road,
one kill,
fucking
I'd line them all up and kill them all.
make you cry right now. Put on the long and winding road. You know, Jesus.
Shouts to your wife. I seen a new Vin Diesel commercial.
She's a big Vin Diesel fan.
Didn't know he did a. When I was a kid, there was a little toy that was Do you remember that? All right, you remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah.
Remember there was like a Sharks version of that.
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
yeah.
Street Sharks
the
had this
toys.
toy that you put your hand in, and
Yep.
it was like that. Vin Diesel did that commercial.
What do you
Oh
mean?
my God! Yeah, when he was dumb young,
Wicked. Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, he's got like a long earring and shit.
I have a Street
wild.
Sharks toy still.
We'll have to send it.
No
We'll have to
shit.
send it to her. Yeah.
Yeah, please
it's,
do.
It's worth.
She'll love that.
Let's see. Subtle Mercury, favorite Batmobile. And Chuck, this is not the 3.0 CSL. So favorite Batmobile,
Oh man, that was the easiest one.
the original.
I really like the Tumbler from the Nolan Batman because I'm a fucking
It's cool.
sellout.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
cool.
Tumbler
It's
was
cool.
sick.
But I
I'm
like
a Nolan nut rider. So.
the original, the Batman. Batman Returns with the Penguin. When you get to see the Batmobile again, and
You don't like
Batman,
the nipple? Remember Nipple Batman? He had a cool car.
No, I don't even acknowledge those movies.
Wait, the Penguin one with Mr. Icy Cool Cold?
No, God, no. The Penguin ones with Danny DeVito, fucking
yeah. Yeah, but
legend Danny DeVito.
I thought Icy Cool Cold was in that one. With
no,
Poison Ivy.
that's Nipple Batman
Mr. Freeze.
with shitty Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's time for you to chill out. That's
Shitty
not-
Bane was with
Yeah,
Poison
shitty
Ivy.
Bane. He didn't
Not
talk.
that.
He was just
Now I
like
steal your
he was.
place.
He was spewing mountain. This Bane was spewing Mountain Dew. Remember,
Yeah,
out
with
of
the
like
tubes.
the out of
Yeah,
the tubes
not-
and shit.
That's not my Bane. My Bane
Yeah.
is I was born in the dark.
Yeah, you've nearly adopted it. Yeah, that's our Bane.
I guess.
But yeah, no, I'd say the original Batman with Michael Keaton's Batman. That Batmobile for me.
Yeah, I'll go
Jack
with that
Nicholson,
one.
Two-Face?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or the Joker. Who
Yes.
played the Joker? Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah. You ever dance with the devil on a
Hot.
Saturday night?
Hot take. Best Joker. No, Riddler. I don't even know if
Riddler?
anybody else played the Riddler.
Not
Jim
yet.
Carrey.
Just Jim Carrey, yeah.
Well, until this new Batman. There's
Jim
a
Carrey-
Carrey
Batman?
Riddler.
Jim Carrey Riddler was good.
Real question: how many times can they remake Batman? I mean, it's fucking crazy.
Well, it's coming out again now.
They
It's
put
got
out the
Twilight
Nolan
guy.
movies, literally the best comic book movies ever made, and
Yep.
they're somehow still making Batman.
Yep.
Just fucking make something else.
Look how many Madden games they've made. They're like, this year the grass looks sick.
We're on iPhone 13.
Yeah,
Whatever. This is not a 13, but whatever.
Crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. This guy's got an
Keep
iPhone
it-
13 over here.
Keep it going. Subtle
Jesus.
Mercury.
Son of Mercury.
Actually, this is for Corey, but he's not here.
For Corey, I'll answer it.
Oh, he actually writes, Corey, you mentioned you were into knives. Do you have any cool EDC or cutlery?
Yeah, no, Corey's a big fan of the Electric Daisy Carnival, and that's where he purchases all his knives. So he's big into it.
He's a big
Thanks
Swiss Army guy.
Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question.
Swiss Army guy. Coach B&B, how much
Coach
longer
B&B?
should I hold out before putting on my winter wheels and tires? I don't know, man.
No
how much
longer,
Okay.
depending on where you are.
How much do you want to gamble?
Yeah, you a big gambler?
Yeah.
You should have done it a week ago.
We can tell you about this thing called Dogecoin.
Yeah,
You can keep delaying your.
I would probably put them on.
Last but certainly not least, MF Mad Money.
MF Mad Money.
Would y'all want to shoot a review video on a Maverick?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'd
that'd be
do that
great.
for sure. That's going to do it.
We need
for
it for
our
a month.
questions. Long-term review.
Revival 6 month long-term
Long-term review.
This is crazy.
I love it. Chris, thanks for coming to hang out.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I hope things kind of level off back at the dealership.
Yeah, no, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Everything's good. Yeah.
And I hope to see the Buick making heavy rotations on those rear wheels next year.
No, it'll definitely happen. I was going to bring it here, and I was going to.
Yeah, no.
It probably would have been broken in the parking lot or something like that at the end of the night. I'll be back and get it in the morning.
Turns out to be the burn yard.
Yeah, right.
Not like didn't you? Oh yeah. You had to come rescue stairs here at one point.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. The Mark II broke on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
Fix
what
that,
the
got it
linkage, the
home. Yep.
shift linkage. That's what it was. That's gonna do it for us.
What a day.
That's all we got.
Thanks for listening.
As always, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Also, check out some of the other shows brought to you by Revival Motoring, Talking Motorcycles, Topics Under the Stairs, and the Circle Jerks podcast. Visit our website for more information. And if you want to sign up for the B4B or check out any of our other stuff, again, that's revivalmotoring.com. We will see you next week.
Like,
Adios.
comment, subscribe.
Mash the like button.
Join our Discord where you can see that Plastic Avenger is playing American Truck Simulator right now. Right now, he's playing that.
Thanks for listening. See you.